Good afternoon and welcome to Tufts University. We're here at the Ellis Oval. It is senior day for Tufts football. You can see the Jumbos out on the field celebrating, waiting to take on Middlebury, a NESCAC opponent. Both teams are 5-2. Bobby, we're looking for an exciting game today, aren't we?
Absolutely. You got the Jumbos against the Middlebury Panthers. Both teams are 5-2, as Brad said, and this is a big game for both teams as we're playing for second place potentially. Trinity is currently 6-1, and if they lose today, whichever team wins this game could tie for second place.
And yes, Trinity is taking on Wesleyan today, another NESCAC opponent. They will be playing for second place behind, of course, Amherst, top team in the NESCAC. And
as we know, NESCAC doesn't have playoffs, but if the Jumbos win today, it will be their first 6-2 season in 14 years. The last time the Jumbos played that well, I was 4 years old and I was in preschool, Brad.
Crazy stat, Bobby. And so senior day again for the Jumbos. So who are some of the key seniors on the team? Who we're going to be looking out for today?
Absolutely. So the Jumbos have 17 seniors who are going to be playing their last college football game today. It's very emotional for a lot of them. And two key guys we're going to be looking out for. One of them's wide receiver Jack Coolene, who leads the team in receiving yards. He's got 44.3 receiving yards per game today. So he'll be a big factor in this potential victory versus Middlebury. And the other key senior on defense is linebacker Pat Williams, who leads the team in tackles with 51.
Yeah, we got a lot of stat stuffers in today's game on both sides of the ball, actually. If you look at the stat leaders in the NESCAC, we got We got quarterback Matt Milano for Middlebury. He's first in passing yards per game and touchdowns. And his receiver, Mathew is first in receiving yards per game, very fittingly. And first in touchdowns, he leads his team with 8 touchdowns. And the NESCAC.
And Tufts has some key leaders on defense as well. So the running back, Chance Brady, leads NESCAC with yards per game and touchdowns. And they've got a linebacker, Zach Thomas, who leads the league in sacks.
Yeah, so Chance Brady, a leading rusher, the best running back maybe in the NESCAC, and Zach Thomas, first in sacks. Gil Arujo, actually, he's a defensive lineman for Middlebury, is second in NESCAC in sacks. And so a lot of stat leaders in today's game on both sides of the ball, really.
So we take a look at some of these stat leaders, and that will bring us to our keys to the game for Middlebury and Tufts. In fact, the Middlebury quarterback, Matt Milano, is so good that it's going to be a big, important key for the Jumbos to make sure they really get out with the pass rush and bring them down. As we said, Zach Thomas leads the NESCAC in sacks, and Matt Malone leads the NESCAC in touchdowns. So it's going to be a big matchup to see if they can bring him down and stop him.
And we all know about Middlebury's passing game. Milano and Minnow, they have a lot of weapons on offense, including freshman running back Diego Meredith, who one of the Middlebury's keys to the game will be to get him involved today, get their ground game up and going.
And in addition to Mathew Minnow, who leads the NESCAC in receiving touchdowns, Middlebury has a very balanced offensive attack. In fact, they've got 8 receivers who've scored a receiving touchdown this year. So it's going to be very important for the Jumbos to make sure their defensive backfield really gets out and plays good coverage on defense.
And another key for Tufts, they need to pound the ground as well. Chance Brady, the best running back in the NESCAC, statistically, he's definitely going to be one of their keys to the game. And Bobby, the guy is a workhorse. If you've ever seen him play, he can carry guys on his back, just refuses to be taken down, avoiding tackles. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be an important player for Tufts today.
Absolutely. Chance Brady's got 11 touchdowns on the year, and he's always, just throughout the season, he's always been a key factor for the Jumbos. So a lot of the Jumbo success can be attributed to Chance Brady, and they will certainly look to him today to make sure they can keep the ball rolling.
Of course, the ground game isn't the only part of Tufts' offense. They have Alex Snyder, the quarterback, Mike Rando, Jack Coolene, a lot of great receivers. As captains will be going out for the coin toss.
I got it.
Here we have number 44, Matt McCormick, a defensive captain for the Jumbos. And number 96, Corey Burns.
86.
Number 86, sorry about that. Nick Dean, tight end, offensive captain.
Okay, I got it.
It's about 45 degrees today. Nice cool weather for football on this crisp autumn day. And the stands are starting to fill up with a nice crowd of fans, patiently awaiting the game in anticipation of what could be an exciting season finale.
We got the Jumbos in these beautiful new brown and blue uniforms, silver helmets. They're standing hand in hand, waiting for the result of the coin toss. Ready to play their last football game of the season. 5-2 year, far beyond what any of us expected of the Tufts Jumbos football.
And
Captains shake hands. We're ready to go. Tufts is excited as well as Middlebury.
As you can see, they're getting pretty pumped up. This is going to be their last game of the year, and these boys have been through a lot together this season. It's really been one of the most exciting seasons in recent memory for Tufts, and they're going to look to end the season on a high note today.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your caps?
As we get ready for the national anthem.
Prior to the playing of our national anthem today, we observe a moment of silence for the victims of yesterday's terrorist attacks in Paris. We also honor all of the men and women whose sacrifices in service of our country were recognized this week on Veterans Day. Thank you. And now to honor America, the Tufts Pep Band will play our national anthem.
What team do you have, Iishaan?
Great moment here at Zimmern Field, the playing of our national anthem. And, of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of terrorist attacks in Paris, a series of horrific attacks, over 100 people killed. And well, we here at JumboCast, Tufts football, and our entire university, of course, are thinking of the families of the victims.
And it's a very heavy subject, but it's nice to be able to come out here and remember it's just a game, but it's something to take our minds off of what's going on out there in the world, and it's a nice day just to have some fun in light of the events.
On a lighter note, it looks like we're ready for some football as the Tufts special teams unit will take the field.
And it looks like the Jumbos will be kicking off, and the Panthers will be receiving the ball to start the game.
Kicking it off, of course, is Willie Holmquist, junior kicker.
Behe and Martinez are back to return for Middlebury.
Holmquist, of course, the kicker and punter for the Jumbos. Took over both duties at the beginning of the season. Middlebury is ready to receive. They have two in the backfield. And we're off here at Zimmern Field. Received at about 10 by Middlebury. They'll take it back and it's tackled around the 27-yard line. We are ready for football.
A nice return for Middlebury. Again, decent field position to start the game, and they'll look to have some momentum going.
And of course, Mathew Milano, and the Middlebury offense will take the field.
the Jumbos are going to want to go out and get a big stop to start the game and really start the game on a good foot.
29-yard line.
Milano in the gun. Takes a snap, gives it to Meredith. He's looking to run, gets maybe a yard or two.
And that's a good stop by the Jumbos on defense, really getting out there and making sure the Panthers don't get a huge gain to start the game. And that's really going to set the tone for the Jumbos as they look to be in control here in the first quarter.
Set up in the gun again. Takes a snap, fakes the run. He's looking downfield. Ooh, avoids the tackle. Oh, but he's brought down.
And that was number 95 for the Jumbos. That is Ife Adebayo, defensive lineman.
That's right, Ife Adebayo, another senior, playing his last game for Tufts today.
And now, it will now be 3rd down and 3 yards to go for the Panthers.
Milano in the gun again. He's looking to pass. Oh, and he's got the first. That is number 89 for Middlebury.
Milano's pass is complete to Daniel Fulham.
It's Daniel Fulham.
Tackled by 38.
And that is good for a Middlebury first down.
Fulham, of course, the sophomore tight end for Middlebury. Milano lining up in the gun again. They're not changing the formation. Oh, and that's out of bounds, incomplete.
Panthers looking to catch the Jumbos off guard there, but it seemed like they were going a little bit too quick for their own good on that play.
That was intended for 88, the senior Matt Minnow.
And it's now 2nd down and 10 yards.
Of course, a lot of the Middlebury seniors playing their last college football game today as well. And
here comes the snap.
the Panthers are keeping it consistent, staying in the same formation. And look like they got a pass, also out of bounds. The Panthers will have 3rd and 10.
It does not look good for the Panthers right now as it's 3rd and 10, but you can't count them out just yet. With their quarterback, Matt Milano, and top receiver, Mathew Minnow, anything is really possible here. You know they're going to be very aggressive with their passing game today.
Milano takes the snap. He's looking to pass. And, oh, it's picked off! Picked off by the Jumbos.
And they'll get the ball
They're
right
saying
around.
he was inbounds.
They'll get
What
the
a
ball
play.
right around their own 43-yard line.
Who would have thought?
Milano's pass is intercepted by
And that's what happens when you live by the pass. You also die by the pass.
J.P. Garcia, cornerback for the Jumbos, making the play as we got a replay here. Milano, it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, but a diving play by Garcia. He's been a force all year in the Jumbo secondary. As Alex Snyder will take the field in the pistol. Takes a snap, gives it to Brady. He's got room to run. Oh, and he's stuffed. Stuffed at the line. Maybe a gain of maybe a yard from forward progress.
For the Jumbos, Addison Pearson, Kevin Hopsicker on the stop for Middlebury. The gain of 1, it'll be 2nd.
You got to give credit to the Jumbos pass rush on that last play, really causing the pressure and forcing Matt Milano to throw the interception.
And what a play by the secondary. 2 units that we said would be keys to the game, Bobby.
Absolutely.
Snyder takes a snap again. Oh, and he pitches it to Brady. Oh, he's getting around the defenders. Oh, and he's...
And there's
Have
a
him at the
flag
line.
down. Let's see what the penalty is.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos. John Jackson on the stop for
And that's
going
gonna
to
be
against
holding.
Tufts. Holding on the play.
That's going to bring them back a few yards.
Here's the referee with the call. Middlebury declines the penalty. And Tufts will have 3rd and 9.
Look for the Jumbos to pass the ball here. Definitely going to try and get a big game.
And it looks like Middlebury now is accepting the penalty. The ref had a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Well, that's a bit unusual. You don't really see that too often, Brad. Teams don't normally change their mind.
Well, they have the right to do so. The penalty was on Tufts, and Tufts will have 2nd and 19. Not a good situation for the Jumbos right now, as Snyder will line up in the gun, look to pass. Jumbos have 3 receivers and a tight end. Snyder takes a snap. He's looking downfield. It's a pass. Oh, and it's incomplete. And Jumbos will have 3rd and 20 now.
That was not a very good pass from Snyder. It looked like the ball might have slipped out of his hand. He seemed to be throwing into empty space, and there was really nobody around on that play. Good pass rushing from Middlebury, though, causing the pressure and making Snyder force a quick throw.
And they'll do it all over again. 3rd and 19.
The Jumbos are going to have to go deep here if they're going to want to pick up a first down.
Snyder looking downfield. It's a pass. Oh, and he throws it short. That's number 81. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
And that's Jack Coolin picking up a few yards, but just couldn't get it enough to get the first for the Jumbos. And they will look to punt here.
Jack Coolin, the senior wide receiver.
It'll be 4th and 5 for Tufts.
Willie Holmquist is out on the field with the punting unit.
4 is deep for Middlebury.
Back deep for Middlebury is Kevin Hopsicker, the sophomore defensive back.
So don't bother moving your camera with the ball, right? Okay.
And here's the punt. Good one. Fair catch called as Middlebury will be at their own 16-yard line.
16, yep, fair catch at the 16.
A nice punt from Willie Holmquist, and that'll bring the Panthers back pretty far back, and they're going to have to pick up quite a few yards if they're going to want to score a touchdown here. Good field positioning for the Jumbos,
16.
forcing a long drive coming up for the Panthers if they want to score.
Matt Milano's back on the field. Takes the snap. Oh, gives it to Meredith. As he gets a decent gain, looks about 3. Nice draw play by Middlebury there.
And the Jumbos with good defense. See, they're not going to give up any big gains here on the rushing game. The Panthers might pick up a few yards here and there, but they really don't ever have any huge runs.
It'll be 2nd and 7.
Here's Middlebury again on 2nd and 8.
Pass.
And he has the pass. Oh, and it's almost picked off.
Intended for 88. Defensive
So close. That was Tim Preston, the defensive back freshman.
Milano's pass intended for Mathew is incomplete.
And he
And-
drops the interception, just can't hold on to it.
It looked like he almost got a little bit overexcited there. Here we're going to have a replay. And you see Mathew Minnow with the pass, and then here he is, Tim Preston, picking it off, and it looked like he was almost too excited there for a minute. Almost with the second interception in 2 plays for the Jumbos, but just
Minnow-
couldn't hold on.
Minnow was the intended receiver on that play. And Milano's back. Has Minnow for a first down. And he's still going. Broke a few tackles on that. Number 88, Mathew Minnow.
Tackled by 7.
Milano's pass is complete to
And that is Patrick Williams, the senior linebacker, on the tackle.
And that'll bring the Panthers up to about the 34-yard line as they look to keep the drive going here.
They'll give it to Meredith again.
37.
Gets maybe a yard or 2. That Tufts defensive line looked impenetrable right now, Robbie. They are not letting up any runs.
38 again. Balls to the
And the Panthers, with their running game, they're just going to be picking up a few small yards here and there, but really their big gains are going to be in the air.
And, of course, Tufts will be expecting pass from the Panthers. As he has number 89, and he's got another first down. Streaking down the sideline, there's a penalty flag on the field.
flag on the play.
Milano's pass is complete to Fulham.
That's the tight end Daniel Fulham with the first down. There is a penalty. Let's see the call. So they'll be brought all the way back on a block in the back.
And they're going to replay the down.
Middlebury will come back out. Looks like there was a mix-up on the spotting of the ball.
2nd and 2 coming up for Middlebury.
2nd and 2 from the spot of the foul. Juan will take it again here. He passes to Meredith.
37.
Spins around a defender and gets taken down. He's got the
Tackled by
first.
96.
Milano's pass
Number
is
37,
complete to
Diego Meredith.
Corey Burns on the
freshman running back.
And that's how the Panthers are going to kill you. They just have they don't have any big games, but what they do is they just pick up a few yards here and there, and they just ding together play after play after play and just keep picking up yards.
Milano takes the snap again. He's looking to pass, and he's got Minnow, but he drops it.
A wide open pass would have been another first down for the Panthers, but Minnow just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Had it in his hands.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
So it's now 2nd down on the Panthers' 40-yard line. 45-yard line, rather. And we'll look to see what they do here. I'm expecting another short pass. Probably going to try to bring it up, get another first down. They haven't really done any big passes yet, trying to go deep, but you never know.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Milano takes it again. He's looking to pass. It's a Demeritus again, but it's incomplete.
And it's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
Good coverage there by the Jumbos.
And it
Matt
seems like the
McCormick.
Jumbos are starting to pick up onto the Panthers' offensive game plan. The Panthers haven't really had too much variety here as they keep relying on their number 1 receiver, Mathew Minnow. They're going to have to try and spread the wealth a little bit more if they're going to want to fool the Jumbos.
Matt McCormick, the middle linebacker, with the coverage on that play.
So here we go, 3rd and 10.
Crowd is cheering defense. It's a blitz. Oh, and he passes it incomplete, it looks like. They're calling it that. Incomplete.
For a minute there, the
Jumbos
Jumbos
wanted
thought
a
it was a
fumble.
fumble, but they're not going to give it to him. Either way, it's going to be 4th down, so the Panthers are going to punt the ball here.
Great stand by the Tufts defense and a gutsy call on the blitz. But Milano couldn't release it quick enough. So it's the right call there.
Good pressure. They're going to look to keep it up the whole game, trying to cause more turnovers.
Panthers will give their punter the maximum protection on this play, the special team. Snap. Here's the punt. And he's streaking down the sideline. Nice return by Mike Rando, number 20.
So the Jumbos get the ball back, and they're going to try and have the first score here. And they're going to have the ball right on
There's a
around the
Middlebury player down on the
35-yard
field.
line.
And the Jumbos will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Take a pause for the injury.
Enjoy jumbo hot dogs, Italian sausages, cold drinks, and refreshments.
And he's not getting up. This looks like it could be serious.
Injured player is Aaron Slotowitz, linebacker.
By the College Avenue entrance.
Hopefully he'll be all right, but it's never fun when someone goes down with an injury like this,
Yeah, you don't want to see that. No one does.
especially on a cold day like today. Any big hit.
Oh, and he's got it up. He's going to
and
be
he's
assisted
walking
off the field. Looks like something wrong with his left ankle there.
Well, hopefully he'll be all right, and play will resume with the Jumbos having the ball on their own 43-yard line as they look to get the first score of the game and get some momentum going. We have just under 9.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and the Jumbos take the field looking to score.
Snyder lines up in the pistol. And he takes the snap. It's a high one. He gives it to Chance Brady. Pushes through the defenders, still on his feet. Gets maybe 2 yards.
Chance Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
They'll say it's no gain, 2nd and 10.
Kyle Ashley on the side.
And that was a high
Second
snap,
and 9.
and that made it difficult for the quarterback to give a good handoff. So the Jumbos just trying to do what they can do there, but not the best rush.
Snyder lined up in the pistol again. Middlebury has a few backs deep. They're looking to pass. He's looking downfield. Oh, and he runs with it. Gets around the defender. He's got the first. It's still going. Alex Snyder with the run. That's number 6.
A huge gain for Alex Snyder. He was looking to pass deep, but then he saw an open lane, and he just took it and ran. Nice aggressive rush from Alex Snyder.
Matthew Daniel pushes him out of bounds. It's a gain of 18.
So we're going to look at a replay here.
First down.
Snyder
can
fakes
see-
the snap, Looking downfield, he doesn't have anyone. He gets down the middle, avoids a defender.
19 taking the snap.
Looking like a running back on this play is Alex Snyder.
Rush 19.
Number 19 takes the rush, nowhere to go.
And he's brought
taken
down for a huge loss of yards. And that'll bring him back. It looks like it's about a loss of 5 yards or so.
Ben Barry's taken down by a couple of Middlebury defenders. That's the lineup now on the outside.
Loss of 2, it'll be 2nd and 12 for Tufts.
So it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 as the Jumbos look to get back into the red zone here. They're around the 40-yard line.
Got Mike Miller on the close side of your screen. Gives it to Chance Brady. Goes up the middle. Gets again, maybe a yard. Chance Brady is a fighter, but he has not been able to avoid this Middlebury defensive line.
And look for the Jumbos to pass the ball here on third down and long as they try to get into at least into field goal range here.
And Jumbos are on, looks like the 38, so that'll be a tough field goal, maybe 52-yarder. Snyder's lined up in the gun, takes the snap. He's looking to pass, he's got the rush. Oh, and it's incomplete. So we'll have 4th down and long here for the Jumbos.
And it'll be interesting to see what the Jumbos do here. They're in that awkward distance where it's a long field goal, but you don't necessarily want to punt when you're on the opposition side of the field.
That's what they'll have to do here. Willie Holmquist will come on. Line up in the middle of the field to punt. On the right side of your screen.
Look for him to try and punt it out of bounds and get it within the 10-yard line if he can.
Oh, and it's a fake! They're running it! He's got room! He's got the first! What a play! Fake punt by the Jumbos. That's number 23. JP Garcia made the interception before, and now has a fake punt running. Wow, what a play by the Jumbos. You got a replay for you here. Across the field, takes it for the first down.
And that's a good blocker on the bottom on the side of your screen. Just running with it and really catching the Panthers off guard.
I'll take it again. Gives it to Brady. Brady's got a few yards.
And now bring him up to about the 15-yard line.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
That was a huge play for the Jumbos, really giving them momentum here in the first quarter. And even if they don't get the touchdown, they're absolutely within field goal range, and that's just a big play. Really gives the Jumbos some life here.
Snyder takes it, fakes it to Brady. He's looking to the end zone. He has a man. It's Jacqueline. Touchdown, Jumbos. What a play. Hopefully we can get a replay of that. Jumbos are leading now 6-0.
Colleen was wide open. He had absolutely all the room in the world, and it was just an easy pass.
We got a replay here. Snyder.
As you can see, Snyder running to the
On
right
play
side.
action.
For a minute, it looked like he was going to run the ball, but then he saw the receiver wide open, and from there, it was just easy as pie.
What a play by the Jumbos. They'll line up for the extra point, Willie Holmquist. Big snap. And that one is good. 7-0 Jumbos here in the first quarter.
And that's big for the Jumbos, getting the first score in this game. You know, on their home turf on senior day, you know they really want this more than ever.
And their senior star receiver, Jack Coolin, with a touchdown. That must be a great feeling for him in his last Jumbos football game.
Absolutely, Brad. That's got to be special knowing that he could score what could be ultimately the difference maker in a game like this. Last game ever, scoring a touchdown, that's got to be a great feeling.
And you're right about that. It could be a difference maker. It's been a close game. Tough defense. We're only in the first quarter.
As we said, these teams are both 5-2, so it could be pretty evenly matched throughout the game. So as we get ready for the kickoff, Willie Holmquist getting ready, kick it back, and the Panthers will have two receivers in the backfield.
We're ready for the kick. Middlebury will get the ball back. Panthers look to establish a drive here, maybe even up the score. Here's the kick. It's to about the 5.
5.
That's number 5, Kevin Kosamar for the Panthers.
Jimmy Martinez on the kickoff return for Middlebury.
It's actually number 9, Jimmy Martinez, but Middlebury nonetheless will get the ball at the 25. Nice 20-yard return by Panthers.
Middlebury will take over first and 10 on their own 16-yard line.
Panthers with 3 receivers set.
Here's Milano. Gives it to Meredith.
Rush 37.
Ooh, and he has, looks like 5 yards on the play, 4 maybe.
Tackle 44.
That's number 44, Matt McCormick on the tackle.
And a small game for Middlebury, but that's the kind of rush they're going to have to do just to mix it up and keep the Jumbos on their toes. Can't be passing it every play.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers, and they'll look to pass again. Ooh, and they have someone. He's got room. Still won't go down. Big, big gain for the Middlebury Panthers. What a play. As that'll put them in plus territory. That is 88, Mathew Minnow. And who else? What a play by Middlebury.
Nice job by Minnow following his blocks on that.
No huddle to take it again. Oh, and it's stuffed in the backfield. He had nowhere to go. That was number 24, Jonathan Hurwitz, junior running back.
That's a huge tackle for the Jumbos as they make sure they bring it back a few yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 or so for Middlebury. Big stop.
2nd and 10. Milano takes it. He's looking to pass. Oh, and he's got a man. That's his tight end, Daniel Fulham.
And that's going to be another first down for Middlebury.
Alexander Lafayette on the stop for the Jumbos.
Middlebury coming back with life immediately after surrendering the touchdown. They're going to try and score it up really quick.
They're on the opposite 25. They'll set up again in the gun. Milano takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's off his hands. Incomplete. That was Minnow.
I like the aggression from Middlebury as they try and go for the touchdown right away. But he overthrew the receiver just a little bit, and he couldn't bring it in.
Good play design, good execution by the receiver. As we see a replay here. Takes a snap, and Minnow beats the defensive back and has it almost. Can't make the diving play. As they'll take it again. Here, looks to pass. Oh, and he's got a first down. It's number 25, Emilio Avias Misterman.
And that's another first down as the Panthers have very good field position, and it looks like they're going to get a score. But the Jumbos would love a stop here, maybe another turnover.
First and goal here for the Panthers. Takes a snap, looking to pass again. Oh, and he's got a touchdown. That's Matt Minnow. Middlebury will tie it up again, given the extra point.
And the key to that scoring, key to that drive for the Middlebury was just the fact that they came out with life and they were very aggressive all the way through. As we take a look at the replay here.
Of course, the terrible twosome, Matt Milano and Mathew Minnow, looking up again on the slant route.
Right up the middle.
Nothing the Jumbos can do on that play. Here's the extra point. That is good. 7-7. The game is tied once again.
These are not two teams that are going to lay down and die. If they make a mistake, they're going to keep their heads up and they're going to come back and they're going to try to make up for it. And that's just what the Panthers did there after giving up the first score of the game. They came right back. They marched right upfield. Good aggressive offense by the Panthers, led by Matt Milano. And now it's a tied game. So with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter, the Jumbos are going to come back out and try to end the first quarter on a high note.
As you see Jay Savetti giving some motivational words to the Jumbos. They'll go out to receive the kick. A few players back to receive. Mike Rando, wide receiver.
And that's number 11, Mike Athey, in the backfield, preparing to return the kickoff.
As Middlebury will set up to kick.
And this is Charlie Gordon, the freshman kicker for Middlebury. Charlie Gordon from Wellesley, Massachusetts, getting ready for the kickoff.
And here's the kick. It's out to the Jumbo 5 as Rando will take it. As the ball has a bit of room to run. He breaks free. Oh, and he's tackled by Gordon. But what a run by Mike Rando. Had one man to beat. The kicker took him down.
He found a seam along the sideline of the field, and for a minute there it looked like he was going to be gone for a touchdown. But the last man back there just took him down, and the Jumbos will take the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Looked like Deshaun Jackson on that play, showing off his speed. As you see a replay here.
So Mike Rando catching the ball
kick.
and doing a good job following his blocks. Give credit to all the blockers. There was nothing that the Panthers could do about that.
Great play by the Jumbos all around. Snyder lines up in the pistol. High snap. Gives it to Brady. He's got 3 yards, it looks like.
Chance Brady on the carry for the Jumbos. Kyle Ashley on the soft.
And a small game battle will set the tone for the Jumbos. A nice pickup of 2 yards. And that'll bring them right around the 50-yard line.
2nd and 8 for Tufts. Looking to get into Middlebury territory. Snyder lines up in the gun. Got 3 receivers on one side. He's looking to pass. Oh, and it's incomplete.
And that one was in no man's land. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Jumbos now. They definitely don't want to waste that great kickoff return on the 3 and out. So this is a big play here.
Jay Savetti is not happy about something.
Intended for Mike Miller, it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Jumbos.
This is definitely a passing down here. 3rd and 8. Then again, you never know. Tufts does have a great running attack. Jumbo snap the ball. Snyder looking to pass. He's got a man, but it's incomplete off his hand.
And the Jumbos will be forced to punt the ball now with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Very good coverage by Middlebury on that play. If he had caught that ball, he would have had nowhere to go.
Just a sloppy drive for the Jumbos as they really wasted a great return on a 3 and out.
That's punt. Will they Bloomquist?
So here's Holmquist with the punt.
Back to receive
Fair catch.
is Kevin Hopsicker, and he calls a fair catch.
And the Panthers will have the ball right around the 14-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
They're not too loud. I like the volume.
The Panthers are riding some momentum here. They did give up that big kickoff return, but they just scored a touchdown. And they look to carry that momentum here. They'll set up.
Jumbos are going to have to do a better job with the deep pass this time around if they want to make sure the Panthers don't score again.
There's Milano. Gives it to Meredith. Got 2 yards.
Meredith on the carry for Middlebury.
And a short gain. But the running game is what the Panthers are going to have to do if they want to establish that deep pass.
The passing game has been effective, but the running game not as much to this point. They might go back to the air here on second down, and they do. Oh, but he's looking to Meredith. Oh, and makes a nice play. Taken down. Got maybe a few yards. It'll be third down.
And that's a nice tackle by number 38, the linebacker, Steve DiCienzo from Abington, Massachusetts. And it will now be 3rd and 9. Panthers will look to throw the ball here as they try to pick up a first down. Jumbo's trying to get a 3 and out, get the ball back.
Here's Milano. He's not looking to pass. He's looking downfield. Oh, and he's got Minnow again. They'll move the chains. That's a first down for the Panthers.
Milano's pass is complete to Minnow. Laciano with the tackle out of bounds.
And that's what's so good about the Panthers offense. Even when you think it's almost over for them, they find something, and they always find an open receiver. That's why Matt Milano is such a good quarterback.
Take the snap, hand it to Meredith. Oh, and he's got room to run. He's still going. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Diego Meredith.
On the carry.
He broke 2 or 3 tackles there, and it looked like the Jumbos were going to bring him down, but he was able to keep running and move the chains for a first down.
Another first down, they'll move the chains again. Here's Middlebury. Will they go back to the pass here on another first down? They will. He's looking. He's got his tight end open, and he's still up and going. Refuses to be taken down. And they'll call the play. He never went down. That's Daniel Fulham, the tight end. Pat Williams, the senior linebacker, making the stop.
To gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7 for Middlebury.
2nd and 7, near midfield, looking to get into Tufts territory is Middlebury. Milano looking to pass again. He has Meredith, and Meredith has a first down.
And he's been open quite a bit on the short gains. The Panthers choosing to play small ball here against the Jumbos. They really haven't had a lot of long passes, but they're grouping together small, short yards, and that's really what's killing the Jumbos here on offense.
And that chain gang has been busy on this drive. Middlebury is getting first down after first down. And another 1st and 10. And look, we got the chain gang.
And that'll bring the first quarter to a close. It's tied 7-7, and when we return, the Panthers will have the ball on the 45-yard line.
The Jumbos need to stop this passing game. It is killing them right now. They're passing to their receivers, to their tight ends. They're getting out of the backfield. Absolutely essential for that.
So, Brad, what do you think is the biggest key going into the second quarter for the Jumbos?
Well, I think they need to reestablish their ground game. Again, Chance Brady is a great running back. Hasn't been able to get many breaks today. And also, like I just said, they need to stop Middlebury's pass game. They absolutely need to make sure those long passes don't come to be.
I agree. I look for them to bring the pressure again on the pass rush because Matt Milano just has way too much time here. He keeps finding open holes, and somebody's just always open. And if the Jumbos want to stop that, they're going to have to bring pass rush and bring some pressure. So as the teams take the field here for the second quarter, it's 7-7, and the Panthers will have the ball on the 45-yard line in scoring territory.
Here's Milano. Gives it to Meredith. He doesn't have a hole. He makes his own hole. And he's taken down after about a yard.
Nice tackle for the Jumbos, and it's going to be about 2nd and 9 here. This is a good opportunity for the Jumbos to get a big stop, turn the ball over, and get the ball back and try and keep the momentum. After scoring the first points of the game, the Jumbos really don't want to allow the Panthers to score 2 touchdowns and take the lead here, as that would really give them a lot of momentum starting the second quarter.
As they'll be changing the field position here as the quarter ended. Looks like they didn't switch sides on the first play. So, second quarter starting.
And here we are in the booth. Hello, everybody. As you can see, it's a lovely booth up here.
Yeah, we got a pretty nice spot. We're ready for some football.
It's a great view. Don't you say, Brad?
Great view, absolutely.
So here comes the snap.
Here's Milano again. Fakes the snap to Meredith. And he's got Fulham. Fulham's got a first down. What a play by Middlebury.
And they
are driving right now. They are moving.
That'll bring the Panthers within about 23 yards of the end zone. So here we see a replay. So here you see as Mike gets the ball and passes it to number 85, the wide receiver, and he was wide open.
Here's, and it's incomplete. Batted away.
Yeah, 81, I'd say.
Matt Milano's being very aggressive here in the second quarter. No hesitation whatsoever.
Second and 10. That pass was intended for Burke.
The Jumbos are going to have to do a better job on their pass coverage if they want to make sure Panthers don't have a wide receiver open at all times.
Here's Milano lining up again. In the gun. Takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got Fulham short. And Fulham breaks the tackle. Has a first down. There's a flag on the play.
So we'll see what this penalty is, but it's not looking good for the Jumbos.
Daniel Fulham is 6'5", big target. He's been an important part of this Middlebury drive, hasn't he, Bobby?
Absolutely. And as we said, the Panthers really spreading the wealth between him and Mathew Mino, rather. They're doing a good job keeping the ball moving.
That penalty is on Middlebury as they'll repeat second down.
So the Jumbos catch a break. That did not look good for a minute there, but they have an extra chance here as they still have an opportunity to keep the ball out of scoring position.
As Middlebury's pushed back out of field goal range now, looking to keep their drive going, though that doesn't bode well on the penalty.
It'll now be 2nd and 20.
Crowd is cheering defense. They want to stop here. 2nd and 25, actually, on the 15-yard penalty. Milano takes the snap. Looking, and he had Fulham, but it's incomplete.
Fulham had some space there. If he caught that ball, he would have been able to pick up a few yards. Wouldn't have gotten them the first, but it would have been a nice dent. Instead, he drops the ball, and a rare drop from the usually sure-handed Fulham.
And so now 3rd and 25.
Panthers will have to go deep here if they want to pick up a first down.
Absolutely. They'll really be looking to pass.
And the Jumbos know exactly what's coming here.
3rd and 25.
Look for the pass.
Here's Middlebury. He's looking downfield. He throws short. He had Meredith, but it's incomplete.
And that's a big stop for the Jumbos. For a minute there, it looked like the Panthers were going to roll up the field and score another touchdown, but after that penalty, it brings the Panthers back a few yards, and the Jumbos with a big stop as the Panthers will be forced to punt it now on 4th and 25.
We thought they might score at least a field goal, but on the penalty, that's not going to happen.
Well, it's a long game, and if the Jumbos can catch a break, they will certainly welcome it in this form of a drop pass.
Charlie Gordon back to punt. Ooh, almost gets blocked. And that's going to be a touchback.
For a second there, it looked like that ball was going to roll out of bounds around the 1 or 2 yard line, but took a decent roll for the Jumbos, and they'll get the ball up at 25-yard line. 20-yard line, rather.
Never know where that ball's going to bounce. Could have gotten out of bounds. It might have spelled trouble, but it's a touchback. Jumbo's take it from their own 20. Here's Snyder.
Jumbo's lining up with a 3-receiver, 1 tight end snap set.
Gives it to Brady. Brady's got room to run. He's still going. A huge gain by Chance Brady.
And that's going to be a gain of about 20 yards for the Jumbos.
That man refuses to be taken down as you see the replay.
So here's the snap as he hands it to Brady. Brady running up the middle and then finding a hole on the left side, breaking a few tackles, and then rolling once the defender comes, pick up an extra 5 yards or so.
Jumbos will have another first down on their own 41.
Nice run from Chance Brady.
Gives it to Brady. Brady.
Another
5-yard pickup. Solid run.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for Tufts.
Tim Patricia on the stop for the Panthers. It's a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and
Panthers are going to have to stop Chance Brady if they really want to keep the Jumbos from scoring, as he's a huge offensive weapon for them.
Tufts is in the pistol. 3-receiver set. 4-receiver, excuse me. Oh, and he fakes the handoff. He's running himself. Short gain on the play. It's number 11, Addison Pierce on the tackle.
Addison Pierce on the stop for Middlebury.
Alex Snyder trying to keep the defense on its toes. He likes to run the ball, but here on 3rd and 5, look for a short pass as the Jumbos try to pick up a first down.
3rd down for the Jumbos. Trying to draw the false start, can't do it. Jumbos line up 4 receivers, 1 running back. As it's a blitz, Snyder running away from the rush. And he's taken down. Stuffed on 3rd down. The Jumbos will be forced to punt again.
Good pressure from the Panthers defense. Really caught Snyder off guard as he tried to run back and evade the tackle, but there was 3 guys coming at him and he really had nowhere to go. So Willie Holmquist will come out for the punt.
A lot of punts here. This is a tight defensive game. Here's Holmquist. Hopsicker again, back to receive the punt. Oh, and it takes a nice bounce.
And that'll be out of bounds around the 25-yard line. So the Panthers will get the ball back.
Holmquist punt is out of bounds at the Middlebury 25-yard line, where the Panthers will take.
And we'll see what they do here as they try and drive the ball upfield. They'll have to bring it around 75 yards or so if they want to score a touchdown.
See if the Panthers can establish another drive. The last drive was hindered by a penalty, as they weren't able to get another score. And make sure you stay tuned for the JumboCast halftime show coming up after the 2nd quarter. His snap gives it to Meredith. Has a few yards, gets around the edge, but he's stopped. Looks to be about a 2-yard gain.
Speaking of the Jumbo Time halftime show, don't forget to send us your tweets to @JumboCast. We'll answer any questions you have.
That's @Tufts JumboCast. Send us your tweets, thoughts, questions, anything you want to hear on the halftime show.
The gain of 4 will be 2nd and 6 for Middlebury.
2nd and 7. Look, 2nd and 6 maybe. Here are the Panthers. Looking for a pass. Has a man. Does he have a first down? No, just short.
Looks like it's going to be just a yard or 2 shy of the first down.
That's the tight end, Daniel Fulham, again. He's a big part of the last drive.
So this will be a critical play. If the Jumbos can get the down here without a first, it will be a 3 and out. But if the Panthers can pick up a couple of yards, they will have the chance to march upfield.
They only need 1 yard, 3rd and 1. Here's the play, gives it to Meredith, and it looks like he might have a yard. First down for Middlebury.
Nice run from Diego Meredith, really just powering straight up the middle. He really went all in on it, but he was able to find just enough room to dive in and get the ball past the chains.
That's right, Bobby. That's exactly what you want on a 3rd and short like that. He fakes the handoff, looking to pass. Fakes the snap, and he's running. Milano goes out of bounds. Picked up a few yards there.
Looked like about a gain of 4 or 5 or so.
On the carry for the Panthers.
Milano looking for the play call.
41.
Middlebury's doing a nice job having some variety on offense. At the beginning of the game, it looked like they were relying way too heavily on the pass, but they're mixing in some quarterback runs and some rushes as well, keeping the Jumbos on their toes.
Here's Meredith again. Gets a few yards.
But there's a flag on the field.
Meredith on the carry for the Panthers. There is a flag on the play.
Let's see the call. They're going to say false start on Middlebury. So they'll have to redo second down. Back a few yards.
And that's the second penalty of the game for Middlebury. And right now, it hasn't been too much of a difference. But you don't want that to become a habit throughout the game, Brad.
Absolutely. Penalties can really destroy an offense and destroy your momentum, really. After establishing a drive, if you have to go back a few yards, it's definitely not going to help your players' morale. They need to get back on their feet, pick up a first down, a long first down now.
Absolutely. As we saw that penalty the last drive, brought the Panthers back to 3rd and 25. You don't want to see that again. So maybe this will become a theme throughout the game, maybe not. But either way, it's a nice break for the Jumbos.
Only a 5-yard penalty, so it's 2nd and 10. Here are the Panthers. Here's Milano. He's got Fulham, but goes through his hands, almost caught by another receiver, but he can't make the catch either.
And the pass was intended for number 18, Trevor Militich, as we see a replay.
Well, I don't know if it was intended for Fulham because it looked like it went right through his hand.
Oh, that's a good point.
And Militich trying to make the diving catch. Either way.
Either way, just not a very good pass from Matt Milano. A rare mistake
3rd and
from
10.
the senior quarterback.
3rd and long for the Panthers. It's a lineup in the gun again with 3 receivers and a tight end. Looking downfield, and
it's
incomplete.
batted away.
Great play by the Jumbo secondary.
And that's going to be 4th down, and the Jumbos benefit from another penalty from Middlebury. So the Middlebury special teams unit will come out as they will punt the ball, and the Jumbos will get the ball back with 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Still game tied at 7 apiece.
Here's Charlie Gordon. He takes a snap. And it's a short punt. It'll go out of bounds.
Right around the 40-yard line or so.
Tufts will be in good field position here to start their drive.
He's not watching? No. Yeah, I don't have his phone number.
So it'll be interesting to see how the Jumbos approach this. I look for them to give the ball to Chance Brady and try to establish the run game as they try to pick up a few yards, at least bring them within field goal range before they really try anything risky with the pass.
Absolutely. They will start in Middlebury territory. Great field position here for the Jumbos. Snyder will line up in the pistol.
Right around midfield.
Snyder takes a snap. Short pass. That's Rando. He has the pass. Avoids a few tackles. Gets maybe a 4-yard gain. That's Addison Pierce on the tackle again.
Nice short pass just to pick up a few yards, get the ball rolling for the Jumbos as they try to get a first down here early on in the drive. So it's now 2nd and 6. They could really do anything here.
You want me on the halftime show?
Here's Snyder, takes the snap, gives it to Brady. Brady doesn't have anywhere to go.
I mean, we can just get the halftime show up.
He tried to run straight up the middle, but there wasn't really a hole for him to go through. And it's going to look like about a gain, maybe 1 or 2 yards, but not even. So it looks like 3rd and 6 here as the Jumbos will come out and try to probably pass a first down.
3rd and 5. Look for a short pass, a slant route, maybe a curl here. The Jumbos will line up in the gun. 3rd and 5. This is a big play here. looking to keep their drive alive. Snyder calling the play. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Looks downfield, and he has Rando. Rando out of bounds. What a play. The Jumbos get a first down.
Snyder's pass is complete to Mike Rando.
And that's a big reception as we see the replay. Snyder with the pass hits Rando, who's able to beat the coverage and find just enough room to catch the ball and then get past the defender, pick up a few extra yards, as it will now be 1st and 10.
Nice out route by Rando. Making the play. Snyder again in the pistol. And he has Rando again. Gets a few yards. Maybe a 5-yard gain.
Another short gain for the Jumbos as they just dink it up a little bit upfield. They're putting together small ball here, but they're piecing together yards, and they're picking up first downs. So a nice drive so far.
Gain of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd down.
Mike Rando, 5'10", but a speedy wide receiver here. Oh, and Snyder is sacked. Not a good play call there by the Jumbos as he fakes the handoff and gets stuffed in the backfield.
Snyder on the carry for the Jumbos.
See, that's a play where Snyder should have read the defense, maybe called an audible. But the Panthers doing a good job disguising their pass rush. So it will now be 3rd and 11. And the Jumbos will look to throw the ball here as they try to pick up a first down.
6-yard loss on the play. Alex Snyder going to be looking downfield, trying to get in the red zone here for the Jumbos. If they get a first down, that's where they'll be. Looking to pass, looking downfield. Has a man. Oh, and it's picked off by Middlebury. So close on that play. The Middlebury will start from inside their own 20, but they have the interception. Here's the replay.
So as you can see, Snyder with the pass, and he's looking. He's got his eyes locked in on that one receiver, but he waited just a bit too long, it seems, to throw the ball, and Middlebury picked it off.
And Kevin Hopsicker coming up with the interception. Middlebury will take it from their own 15-yard line. Here are the Panthers.
It seems that's been a theme throughout this game. It's been wasted opportunities for both teams as they both look like they've been about to score several times, and then they've blown it just as they got within field goal range.
You're on 2, you're on 2.
Oh, and the ball's in the air. It gets picked off by the Jumbos. Wow, off someone's hands, into the air. What a play.
Great job getting the ball back for the Jumbos, as that really turns the tables, as we'll see a replay. Exactly, look what happened here. So Matt Milano with the pass, and the defender tipped it. And that's what happens when you make those short passes in coverage. It's risky.
Real mistake by the Panthers, and the Tufts just capitalized.
2nd interception of the day for the Jumbos. And that's what happens for Middlebury. When you live by the pass, you die by the pass. Matt Milano has thrown 20 touchdowns this year, which leads in NESCAC, but he's also thrown 10 interceptions. So it's high risk, high reward.
Pitches it to Brady. Brady looking to throw. It's a flea flicker. He has a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Jumbos. Chance Brady with the touchdown pass. He can do it all. What a play. As you see a replay here, the flea flicker to Brady. He looked like Tom Brady on that play. Chance Brady. Wow.
And the receiver wide open. That really tricked the Panthers there. They did not see that coming at all. Fantastic play design by the Jumbos as they line up for the extra point. Assuming it's good, they will take the 14-7 lead. They gave up the interception, and then they got an interception right back on the very next play and scored the touchdown on the flea flicker.
And that is how you take advantage of your opportunities, not wasting them.
As the extra point is good.
They knew that they got lucky, that they got a real break there with that pick, and they made well out of it.
Absolutely. So here we'll see another look on that flea flicker. Really a nice pass.
What a pass.
It was a bit wobbly, not the best spiral, but what can you expect from your running back? It was accurate, and that's all that matters. So the Jumbos take the 14-7 lead, and very good resiliency. They gave up the interception, but they didn't put their heads down. They didn't let their guards down. They came back. They were staying aware. They got the ball back.
Jumbos will kick
and
it
they
off.
took the lead.
Back to Middlebury. With the lead now. Here's Holmquist.
This home crowd was really pretty excited on that play here, as we have a nice showing here for Senior Day. Lots of people decided to come out for the last game of the season.
Yep, last game. People definitely want to see these Jumbos play for the last time this year.
It's a bit chilly, but it's nice and sunny. Unseasonably nice weather this time of year, considering it's middle November.
Ball fell, so they'll have to reset. As they'll have a holder on the play. All right, the Jumbos are set. Ready for the kick. Middlebury has 2 men back deep.
Willie Holmquist getting ready for the kickoff. Here we go.
Here's a kick. It's a long one, back to the 5. Oh, and it's muffed. Picks it up. Looking to maybe get a few yards, and he's brought down. Nice tackle right there. A good, very good special teams play on the muffed kickoff.
And that kickoff was a line drive. Long and straight and far, and the receiver just booted it at the end. Couldn't keep his hands on it. And that was a big mistake. Could be costly, as the ball is just past the 10-yard line. Looks like they'll take it right around 12 or 13.
And here's Milano looking to pass. He's got Fulham, and he's got a first down.
And that's a gain of 20 yards or so.
Milano's pass is complete to Fulham. Mike Stearns on the stop for the Jumbos.
It was not looking very good for the Panthers after that disappointing kickoff return. But that's a big gain of yards that really makes up for it.
And they'll hand it to Meredith. Meredith maybe gets 2 yards. They really need to get the momentum back on their side if they want to score again here. They couple of plays in a row, they just haven't been able to stop the Jumbos. But here we go. 2nd and 7. Short pass to Meredith. He's got a few yards. He stopped. 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. No gain on the short pass play to the running back. Here are the Panthers. Looking to keep their drive alive.
Relying heavily on Matt Milano here, as we can see, to start this drive. And they're going to have to pass the ball here on 3rd and 5 if they want to pick up a first.
Looking to throw again against the blitz. Oh, incomplete.
Good pressure from the
There's
Jumbo
a flag.
pass rush.
Oh, wait, there's a flag on the play. See what the refs call here. This could keep the Panthers drive alive.
There is a flag on the play.
It's on the defense.
Looks like they're going to call that pass interference, maybe?
Call's a little unclear.
Yep, looks like they're going to call that pass interference, and the
That's
Panthers
an automatic first down.
Panthers will get the ball right around the 52-yard line, and that's a shame because that was really good. That was good pass rushing from the Jumbos, really causing pressure there. Not the best pass from Matt Milano. It didn't seem to be catchable either way, as it was kind of in the middle of nowhere. But
Panthers will move the ball into plus territory now on the opposite 48. Hand off to Meredith. Gets a few yards.
and it looks like it's about 2nd and 9 now. Maybe picked up a yard or two there on the rush.
Going to call it 2nd and 7. Middlebury looking to keep their drive going. Got a lucky break on the pass interference.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for Middlebury.
Takes a snap, hands it off. Meredith has nowhere to go. Oh, but he's still on his feet. And he gets stopped.
Meredith on McCary.
He broke a few tackles there, but then got moved back and was able to bring it back up again. So didn't really gain much out of that.
Here we have Alex Snyder, Tufts quarterback, talking to the coaches.
Third and 5 for the Panthers.
So it'll be
Can't wait to
3rd
get
and
back
5
on the
as the
field.
Panthers. Again, will have to throw the ball if they want to get a first down.
And the Jumbo's defense will try to get Snyder back on the field here by making a stop. Oh, and he has the catch. That's Emilio Avalos Misterman getting the first down.
And this is happening quite frequently, that it's becoming 3rd and long for the Panthers. And the Jumbos are expecting them to throw on 3rd down, but they have not done a very good job capitalizing on knowing what's coming up, as the Panthers have just been able to beat them in the man coverage so far.
Here's Milano looking to pass again. Has a man downfield, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Good coverage there by the Jumbos.
As it was almost intercepted by the defensive back, but he just couldn't keep his hands onto it for long enough.
Steve DeCenzo on the coverage, the sophomore linebacker. Looking like a defensive back, though. Very good coverage on that play.
So it'll be 2nd and 10, as we'll see what the Panthers do here. They've got 4 receivers in the set.
Here's Milano. Good blockers. Incomplete. Threw it way over Minno's head. Smart decision there. Throw it where either your guy can catch it or no one can catch it. Didn't want another interception there. It would have been his 3rd of the day.
That would not be good. The pass was intended for number 88, Mathew Minnow, but he was being double covered there, and there was no room to get the ball in.
Again, good coverage by the Jumbos. They force another 3rd down. 3rd and 10 here for the Panthers.
So once again, it's 3rd and long, and the Jumbos know that the Panthers are going to pass the ball. We will have to see, though, if they can capitalize on this.
The crowd is banging on their bleachers. They want to stop. Here's Milano. Has Fulham short, and he's stopped. 4th down.
Nice tight defense from the Jumbos. They knew the pass was coming, and they were willing to go up the short pass. They didn't want to give up the big gain. So they get a gain of about 5 yards, but that's not going to be enough to move the chains and get a first. So it will now be 4th and 5.
4th and 5. The Panthers will go for it. Gutsy call here late in the 2nd quarter.
That is a gutsy call, but you know what? It might be the right call.
They're calling a timeout. Maybe they're having second thoughts. Maybe they want to go over the play. Either way, we'll have a little stoppage here.
So we'll see if they bring out the punting unit instead. But you know what, Brad? I think if there's ever a time to go for it, I think this might be it. You know, it's 4th and 5. They've got the ball at the 32-yard line. This is a long field goal attempt if they went for it. But at the same time, they're close enough to the end zone that maybe they wouldn't want to punt it. So they're kind of in that awkward territory right now where it's kind of questionable. Whatever you do could go either way, but
offense is in the huddle. It looks like they're still going to go for it. You see our cameras on the roof.
And here we are
in the booth again.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Thank you again for tuning into JumboCast. Remember to stay tuned for the halftime show and tweet any questions, comments, anything to @TuftsJumboCast.
What do you think, Brad? Do you think they should go for it on 4th and 5 here?
If I'm the Panthers here, I am going for it. Absolutely. 4th and 5, it's a gutsy call, but you got to make those calls sometimes.
I agree.
Late in the 2nd quarter, that's the time to do it.
If there's any quarterback in the NESCAC who I would trust in a situation like this, it's Matt Milano, who, as we said, leads the NESCAC in passing yards. So I think you've got to show confidence in him here, and it looks like that's what the Panthers are going to do, as it looks like they're lining up to pass the ball on 4th and 5 here.
4th and short.
So this could be a critical play in the game.
Fans are on their feet. Here's the play. Snap. Looking to pass. And it's complete. Did he have the first down?
It is close.
They're saying it was incomplete. They're saying he didn't have full control.
It is a complete pass.
It was a complete.
But did he get the first?
Let's see. They place the ball. Let's see if they're going to measure it.
This is going to be a matter of inches here.
So we got a replay here.
And they're bringing out the measurement.
As you
It's
see
going
on
to be
the
close.
replay, Milano has Fulham short. He stretches the ball out and he's down. And they're saying that it's Tufts' ball. No first down.
Good coverage by the defense as he let him get the ball, but he was on him just in time to tackle him as soon as he got the ball. So,
Nice
Jumbos will
play
get the
by
ball
the
back
Jumbos defense.
right around the 27-yard line or so. And with just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, the Jumbos will have enough time to have a nice drive here and try to march the ball back upfield to try and build on this 14-7 lead going into the half.
Approaching the 2-minute warning. Here are the Jumbos. Here's Alex Snyder and Chance Brady back on the field. They've got a 3-receiver set. And it's a run. Might be looking to wind the clock down here. Closing in on 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
And the Jumbos have not used any of their timeouts left. So they've got them all remaining for the potential 2-minute drill here. So look for them to try and wind the clock down just a little bit. But they're going to try and get in another play or two if they can. 20 seconds until the 2-minute warning. And it looks like they're going to go for it one more time.
Snyder line up in the pistol. They're going to keep running out the clock. Give it to Brady. Oh, and he's got nowhere to go. Dragged to the ground. As we got no 2-minute warning in college football here. Clock's going to keep going. And the Jumbos are going to run another play. There'll be a timeout here. The clock will stop.
So the loss of yards will bring the Jumbos back. It's going to be 3rd and long now. 3rd and 11. So, as they call a timeout, look for them to try and design a long pass play.
Well, it'll either be a pass play to try to get a drive going. Not that much time left. They could try to run and run out the clock.
So, with 2 minutes left and the timeout, we want to take this opportunity to once again remind everybody to send us your tweets for the halftime show. If you have any questions, we will try to get them answered. Tweet at Tufts JumboCast, and Brad and I will answer whatever questions you have.
Here's Tufts again. 3rd and 11. Will they try to get a pass play? Get a first down? Or will they run out the clock? Here's a snap. Snyder's in the pistol. Fakes it to Brady. He's looking downfield. He's got a man. Oh, and it's dropped. Incomplete. He had Colleen. Great coverage there by Middlebury as Tufts will punt.
That was a nice pass from Alex Snyder, finding Colleen. As you see the replay here, the snap is a good snap. He runs out, finds room, finds the open receiver, and he gets the ball in through the hole. There was three guys guarding him.
The hit knocked the ball loose there.
It was a good pass to find the receiver, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
But an even better defensive play by Middlebury as Holmquist will punt. They've got Hopstecker back to receive. It's a punt. Calls a fair catch and lets it drop as it'll take a nice roll for the Jumbos to around the 22-yard line. Middlebury will take it deep in their own territory.
A lucky break for the Jumbos as that ball rolled an extra 10 yards or so after the fair catch was called. So the Jumbos get a nice break here. But Middlebury will have 1 minute and 40 seconds to try and score.
See our JumboCast truck right there?
Don't look at us. Not us. Actually, guess Bernie.
Middlebury setting up the play. Will they try to throw it downfield? Risky an interception. Or they're going to run the ball here with Meredith.
And so that's going to be a short gain of maybe 2 or 3 yards, and that'll keep the clock rolling.
Tackle is made by Ife Abadayo and Matt McCormick.
2nd and 6 here.
Here's the pass. Oh, and it's complete.
As he catches the ball and steps out of bounds, and that will stop the clock at 1:14.
And Middlebury gets a first down. That was 88 Minnow. Mathew Minnow, Nescock's leading receiver. Will the Panthers try to keep this drive alive? They're giving it to their back. There's Meredith again.
A nice tackle from number 44, Matt McCormick, the senior linebacker
Meredith on the carry for
out of River Forest, Illinois.
McCormick out of Iowa on the stop for the Jumbos. Gain of 3, it'll be second.
So it's 2nd and 7 here for the Panthers.
And Milano's on the run. Almost gets first down. Looks like they're keep trying to run the clock out here.
McCormick on the stop for the Jumbos. It's a first down for the Panthers.
And they're going to say it's a first down. They're going to keep it going. Try to move downfield as the clock winds down. Almost 30 seconds left in the half. Here's the pass, and it's incomplete. Had Minnow. Ooh, and a big hit. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be unnecessary roughness.
Milano's pass is incomplete, intended for Minnow. There is a flag on the play.
And that's just not okay if you're the Jumbos right now, as the Panthers are marching up the field, and you really just don't want to give them any extra yards that are unnecessary.
And you saw right there, Jay Savetti was not happy.
So an incomplete pass for the Panthers, but they will gain yards anyway.
15-yard penalty on the unnecessary roughness call.
And the clock will be stopped at 29 seconds. So this will give the Panthers some time to get their offense together and design a nice play
See a
call.
replay here. Milano has his receiver and boom, takes a big hit after the play.
After the penalty, the ball
And they'll
is
call that a
slotted at the
penalty.
Tufts 40-yard
Panthers will
line.
get a few yards and they'll get the clock stopped. They have a chance to get it maybe into field goal range here.
So the Panthers will have the ball at the 40-yard line with about 30 seconds to go.
Here's Milano again. He's looking downfield and it's up in the air, incomplete.
And that ball was tipped quite a few times.
Off the hands of Minnow.
It looked like it could have been a reception, looked like it could have been an interception, as you get a chance to see the replay here.
Goes up in the air off a bunch of people's hands and they knock the receiver to the ground. Can't make the catch.
And everybody holds their breaths for a minute there. When the ball is tipped up in the air, anything can happen. But it ends up hitting the ground, an incomplete pass, and they'll bring the ball back to the 40-yard line for 2nd and 10 with 22 seconds to go.
Clock is stopped again. 22 seconds left on the clock. Here is... Oh, and he makes the play. A good pass from Meredith. That's number 7, Jared Lieberwitz, the sophomore backup quarterback.
Very impressive pass from Middlebury quarterback as he was facing heavy pressure on that play. It looked like there were 3 or 4 pass rushers guarding him.
He had a man on his back, still made the play.
Still was able to get the throw off for the completion.
Oh, they're
calling it incomplete now.
Looked like he had the reception.
He bobbled it at the end, couldn't hold on to it. Good pressure from the Tufts pass rush.
And there's Charlie Gordon getting ready to maybe kick a field goal if they can get into field goal territory here.
They're going to have to pick up a few yards on this play, though. We'll see how it goes.
Here's Leibowitz. And he is running. Gets a few yards. Almost a first.
It's going to be close, but it looks like he won't be able to move the chains. They're going to have to call a timeout here. Stop the clock at 5 seconds. And it will be 4th down. Right around the 32-yard line. With 5 seconds to go in the half. Remember to send us your tweets for the JumboCast halftime show. Any questions you may have, send it to us. Brad and I will get it answered. So as we call the timeout, the Jumbos are going to try and figure out a play to stop a potential field goal here. If the Panthers, in fact, decide to go for the field goal, it will be a fairly long one, about 45 yards. What do you think, Brad? You think they'll go for the field goal, or you think they're going to try and go for the touchdown, tie it up here?
Well, I don't know. It is a long field goal. At least a 50-yarder from the 32-yard line. I'm not sure. Not sure that would be smart. They would definitely have to go, if they were to bring out the offensive unit, they would definitely have to go for the touchdown here. And it looks like that's what they'll be doing. Jared Leibowitz, Diego Meredith, Matthew Minnow, the Middlebury offense coming out on the field.
And it looks like they're going to go for the touchdown and try and tie it up here with 5 seconds to go.
Here's Leibowitz looking downfield. The throw, he's got a few men, and it's batted down. Nice play by J.P. Garcia. Defensive player of the day maybe for the Jumbos.
So that will bring the half to an end.
As you see a replay on this play. The Hail Mary.
He threw it up.
Not to be. J.P. Garcia bats it down.
It was just too crowded. But Middlebury deciding it was too far to go for the potential field goal. So after the Jumbos knock it down, we go into the half. The score is 14-7. The Jumbos have the lead.
And once again, make sure to send out your tweets to @Tufts JumboCast. Stay tuned for the JumboCast halftime show with your host Bernie Birnbaum, and we'll be right back. Score is 14-7. Jumbos.
Good afternoon and welcome to the JumboCast halftime show. My name is Birnbaum, and in just a couple seconds we're going to have a special guest. He's never been on the camera before. He's never even been on the audio before, and yet he's been a part of pretty much every JumboCast for the past few years. So first let's take a look at one of the tweets we got. There you see it. A longtime fan and viewer, Russell Dean, says he loves the replays, multiple cameras this year. Any new plans for next year? Well, I'm going to bring on Jake Hellman, the director of JumboCast, and wow, and here he is. This is his first time being seen or heard. And Jake, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get to Russell's tweet.
Sure. So I'm a senior at Tufts this year, majoring in electrical engineering and physics. I joined JumboCast as a freshman, and it was struggling. And although I didn't know at the time I was interested in sports broadcasting, I've just become very attached to it, and so have worked with the club to improve it over the past couple years. And I'm excited to leave it in the hands of some new people at the end of the year.
And we're excited that you're finally taking the plunge and joining me on the halftime show.
Well, usually I'm responsible for everything behind the scenes, so I haven't had, or you or I, and if you're hosting the halftime show, I haven't had the opportunity.
So before we talk about the new plans for next year,
Sure.
Can you give us a picture of what JumboCast was like when you showed up? Because it's come a long way.
Sure. So JumboCast was a group using a lot of old technology that was outdated when I showed up. And the membership was relatively small, unfortunately. It was a great group of people involved, but there just wasn't enough knowledge to make it even better. And so, I didn't have that knowledge either, but with some research and lots of asking questions, we were able to make some changes.
And now here we are. We've actually created a feedback survey for all of our viewers. We'd really appreciate it if you'd head to jumbocast.com, and right there's a link where you can fill out a survey. Just let us know how we're doing, which of our features you like, and more importantly, to finally get to Russell's tweet, suggestions that things that we can do for next year. And we're always looking to be bigger and better, and unfortunately, Jake, you might not be here for that ride.
That's all right, yeah. Absolutely. Something that we pride ourselves on is always being able to do new stuff. And so with every broadcast, we're trying to bring new features, especially every season trying to bring new features. So we want to hear from you. Like Bernie said, I won't be here, but about what things next year for the football season we can do differently to make the experience better for the viewers.
Yeah, and I know Russell followed up his tweet suggesting that we add a sideline reporter, and unfortunately with both of the qualified directors on camera, we can't really put that up for you. But that's something that we've talked about, and we think we have the ability to do it. Might give it a shot next season. So
yeah, right now it's just
sky's the limit.
We could do it. It's just we need more people to help out, and we have them, and hopefully next year we'll be able to make it happen.
Great. Now we just wanted to put Jake in front of the camera because this is the last time in front of the big football audience that we had the opportunity. We're going to come back in a little bit with some of our analysts to talk about the game itself and to look at the rest of the tweets. But I just want to ask you one more time, if you've got a free minute, head to jumbocast.com and fill out our survey and let us know how we can do better. We ask what sports you might be interested in watching, because we're always trying to expand there. So, yeah, Jake, thanks for coming on.
Thank
finally.
you for having me. I'm worried about who's going to end this segment of the halftime show
I
right now with the
think
two of us.
you're gonna have to take your headset off
right.
and go.
Well, thank you. It was great to join you. I'm going to go end the halftime show.
Great, thanks.
Or at least this segment.
What a guy. Welcome back to the JumboCast halftime show. I'm still Bernie Birnbaum, now alongside Bobby Lovitch, who's been one of our commentators today. And in just the last couple minutes before the second half, we're going to address all the tweets we've gotten and look ahead. So, the first tweet we've got from Murph T. When was the last time Jumbos had a winning season?
So the last time the Jumbos had a winning season was back in 2001. So as we said, that's 14 years ago. I was in preschool when that, or I'm sorry, 2001 was the last time they had 6 win season. I was in preschool when that happened. The last time they had a winning season was 2007. So that was still a good 7, 8 years ago. So if they win today, they're going to set the stage and have one of the best seasons in recent memory for the Jumbos.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting and not unprecedented, but none of the students here remember the Jumbo football team ever being this good. Who keeps laughing in the press box? # great laugh. Bobby?
That's pretty funny, actually. In fact, that's Jake, our director, who you just met. He's actually on camera today, and he's right next to the announcers. He's next to Brad and me in the press box here. And he keeps laughing, but he doesn't realize that we hear everything he's saying. So keep laughing, Jake. Our fans love it. It's great.
And
Having a good time.
You know, we have a separate set of headsets for the director and the cameraman. So when I'm directing and we have Iishaan on the other camera, and we're just sometimes yucking it up. And
yucking it up.
Well, we hope when we're having fun, you're having fun. This one's pretty straightforward. Who do you think is going to win this game?
I'm going to have to go with the Jumbos on this one. They've got a 14-7 lead, and I think they're playing really well. I think they're doing a good job mixing up the passing game and the rushing game, and hopefully they'll be able to keep up the variety in the second half. They're doing a good job on defense, bringing the pass rush, and overall they're just playing really well all around. So if they can keep it up in the second half, I think they definitely have the advantage because the Panthers, while they have a very good passing game going right now, their offense is a little bit one-dimensional, and the Jumbo's defense is just doing a good job reading into it and predicting what's coming next. So my honest prediction, maybe I'm a little biased because I go to Tufts here, but I really think the Jumbos are going to hold on and win this one.
I mean, that's very fair analysis. Let's just keep it moving with the tweets.
So Brooklyn Shrout would like to know, as Panther fans, we'd like to know who's been the key to the Jumbo success this year. So one big guy that's been really important has been Chance Brady. He's a junior running back for the Jumbos. And day in, day out, every single game he comes in, and he's a workhorse, and he breaks a bunch of tackles, and he scores a bunch of touchdowns. And
even
the Jumbos
passed for a touchdown this afternoon.
Exactly, jack of all trades. So the Jumbos really rely on him a lot for their offense. And another big guy has been linebacker Zach Thomas, who, as we said, leads the NESCAC in sacks. So he's just been a defensive workhorse, and the Jumbos have done a really good job relying on those two guys to really carry the team today and throughout the whole year.
Yeah, very impressive from Chance, and actually, I'm not sure if he remembers it, but he was on my my floor, or the floor above me, technically, my freshman year. So good times. Thanks, Chance.
Remember the little people, Chance, when you're famous. Remember the little people like Bernie Birnbaum over here.
Well, I don't like the implication there. All right, a couple more tweets. We got about 1 more minute before we've got to cut away.
So HB Lynn wants to know, you're the best in the NESCAC and have made a football parent in California, being a football parent in California easier. Thank you. Well, thanks for the support. We appreciate it.
Once again, hope that you head to JumboCast.com to fill out our survey, because among the things that we want to know is who's our audience. Is it students that are watching? Is it mainly parents of athletes, parents of Tufts students, whether they're or parents of visiting team players? So we're very interested so we can tell our broadcast a little bit better. One last one, that one's from my dad, is cool weather affecting the game. Well, Bobby, I'm going to let you answer that one when we come back at the top of the broadcast, but I'll let you know my fingers are pretty cold, and sometimes when I hit the keyboard when I'm directing, things can get a little screwy. So my apologies for any errant shots. That's on me, and our cameramen are freezing their tails off. We'll let you get the analysis of the game when we come back.
Stay tuned to find out how cold weather is affecting the game. Brought to you by JumboCast.
Thanks for joining us for the last JumboCast halftime show of the football season. We'll be back come basketball season, but until then, stay tuned for the second half.
Jumbos will receive the second half kickoff.
Are we on?
And we're back at Ellis Oval. Brad Schussel here with Bobby Lovitch as Panthers are getting ready to kick off. Tufts will receive, leading 14-7, ready to start the second half. Here's Charlie Gordon ready for the kickoff. Now, Bobby, it's a cold fall day out here. It's freezing conditions on the field. Do you think that is affecting the game?
Absolutely. As we see the kickoff, the cold weather definitely has affected the game, as one fan on the halftime show asked. And one way in which the cold weather has definitely been impacting the level of play has been a lot of dropped passes. In fact, as you just see, he dropped the kickoff return there. It's just really hard on your hands as a football player. Obviously, they're wearing gloves, but that only helps to a certain extent. You know, your hands, especially in your fingers, it's the extremities. Not a lot of blood gets pumping through that part of your body, and it's hard to catch the ball. You know, it's already inflated. It already feels pretty hard, but when it's this cold, it feels like an absolute rock, and it's hard to keep your hands on that. So a lot of drop passes up to this point due to the cold.
Tufts will start from their own 20. Snyder gives it to Brady. Stopped after maybe a yard. Oh, no, he's still going. Looked like he might have been down, but he got back up and pushed it forward.
So nice gain, maybe 3 yards or so from Chance Brady. And it should be
2nd and 5 for the Jumbos. Looked like he maybe had a gain of a yard, almost no gain. But he pushes the line forward. Here's Chance Brady again. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a signature of Chance Brady. Is even when you think he's down, he doesn't give up on the play. He's really a workhorse, and one of his best traits is that he keeps running through all the way until he's completely down. Even if it looks like the play's over, he'll keep fighting for every inch, and usually he's able to get a couple extra yards out of it, which is why he's such an important player for the Jumbos.
Here are the Jumbos again. 3rd down and 3. Looking to get the first, maybe start a drive. The Middlebury bench is electric. They want to stop here. Here's Snyder looking to pass. Has a man short and he, dropped it. Had it in his hands. That was Cooley and couldn't hold on.
Would have been a big catch if Cooling could have held on to it. Would have given the Jumbos the first down, but he dropped it, as we will see on the replay here.
He has him on the cross route. Can't make the catch.
Good coverage from the defender, number 2, but it looks like he's injured right now. And that is Nate Leedy. He's a junior defensive back from from Naples, Florida, and he's still down.
See us here in the booth?
And hopefully he'll be okay. It was very good pass coverage on that play over there. But the trainer's checking him out, and here he is getting up on his feet, and he will walk off the field on his own power.
Here is the punt team for Tufts.
So good coverage from Nate Leedy. Unfortunately, it looks like he'll come out the game just for now, and hopefully he'll be all right. Never want to see someone get injured. That's another impact of the cold weather is when you get hurt, it hurts 10 times more just because it's so cold. Every hit is so much harder. And here comes the punt. 4th and 3 for the Jumbos.
Bloomquist back. Punt. It's a long one down the sideline, and it goes out at about the 30. So that's where the Panthers will take it from.
So a quick 3-and-out from the Jumbos to start the second half. Not exactly what they want to do coming out of halftime, but nice defense from the Panthers, and they'll get the ball back as they look to tie it up here in the 3rd quarter.
As you see our stands here, looking a little bit empty right now, but we got a pretty sizable crowd here.
And everybody's still filing in from halftime. They must have gone out to get food. As we see a run.
37, Diego Meredith. Good run there. Looked like he got the first down.
And this is still a very close game.
Depends
It's
on
only
the spotting
separated
of
by
the
one
ball.
touchdown.
They will say it's a first down.
Junior Arroyo on the stop for the Jumbos.
So the Panthers will look to put together another big set of rushes here as they try and drive up the field for a tying
And
touchdown.
just as you said, they'll give it to Meredith again. Gets a few yards. That is Matt McCormick on the tackle, the senior linebacker.
Nice job by McCormick plowing right up through the middle of the field, powering his way through the defense, and picking up a few yards on that. So it'll be about 2nd and 3 here. Second and 7, sorry. Gain of 3.
Here are the Panthers again. Looking to establish a drive, get into Tufts territory, maybe tie up the game. Oh, and the pass is incomplete. Couldn't hit Minnow.
So it'll now
Over
be
the
3rd
middle.
and long as Middlebury will look to pass the ball once again. Matt Milano coming out on 3rd and 8, and the Jumbos once again will expect a pass. Will they be able to capitalize knowing what is coming? Or will Matt Milano find another receiver open?
Milano not in the game right now. Jared Leibowitz is back up. The sophomore quarterback is under center. Here's Leibowitz looking to throw. And he had a man, but it's incomplete again. He had Minnow. 4th down for the Panthers. In the absence of Matt Milano, could not get the first down.
And that's an interesting decision by Middlebury, putting the backup quarterback in. You got to wonder if Matt Milano hurt. Did something happen at halftime that we don't know about? Hopefully he's all right.
Leibowitz did come out at the end of the first half, the end of the second quarter. Ooh, almost blocked on the punt, as it'll go out of bounds inside the Tufts 20. They'll get the ball back. Try to keep their lead, maybe get some insurance here early in the third quarter. Again, these are 2 5-2 teams fighting for a third place, maybe a chance at second place. 14-7 Tufts.
And besides place in the standings, it's the last game of the season. For the seniors, it's the last game of their collegiate career, and you really want to end on a good note.
Here's Snyder. It's Brady in the backfield with him. And he makes a short pass to Rando that's incomplete.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Jumbos.
Good coverage, threw it at his feet. Didn't want anything to happen. As you just saw, Sebastian Rivera and stretched out on the sideline. That was number 2. Here is Snyder. He's looking to pass now, looking short to Rando again, but he has a man. Doesn't look like he got the first down, but the pass is complete.
It looked like a solid gain, about 7 yards or so.
And that was Nick Dean, big tight end.
So the Jumbos will get the ball on
no
3rd
huddle.
and 2.
Lined up in the gun.
They could pass it. They could rush it. What will they do? They need 2 yards for the first.
Dean's on the move. And he's blocking. He gives it to Brady. Brady gets a couple of yards. And he's still going. He's in the open field. 2 men to beat. Will he go? Oh, so close. Tackled down at the 5. Chance Brady. The man is a monster. Cannot be stopped.
A great run from Chance Brady. Give it a second. We'll take a look at the replay. But he did a really good job fighting through the tackles there. At first, it looked like he was just going to get the first down, just barely getting maybe 3 or 4 yards to break through the defense. But as you see here, he's going to be able to break a couple tackles here, really fighting his way through all the middle. And then he found open room and just ran with it. And so as you see, there's 2 defenders. Took both of them to catch up to him, but he was able to make it up to around the 10-yard line. And the Jumbos are in scoring position now as a
First
threat.
and goal. A handoff. No good. Can't get anywhere.
And that'll be a loss of about a yard or 2.
That was Dominic Borelli, the freshman running back for the Jumbos. They are threatening here. 2nd and goal.
And Borelli, the freshman running back, has definitely been overshadowed by Chance St. Rady this year, but by no means has Borelli been chopped liver. He has averaged 31 rushing yards a game this year, and he's also been an important contributor to the Jumbo success.
Brady back on the field. He gets the fake snap, throws it into the end zone at Cooling's feet. That's incomplete. 3rd down and goal now for the Jumbos.
And for all you Jumbos fans, look for Dominic Borelli to become a key contributor and just really grow and become even better over the years. He's got a unique opportunity to be able to back up the star Chance Brady, but as he gets older, Borelli should become a key cog in the Jumbos offense over the years.
3rd and goal. Here's Snyder setting up the play. He's got Brady in the backfield with him. Will he look to pass? 10, maybe 11 yards out. Snyder looking to the end zone. Thinks he has a man. And that is incomplete.
The Jumbos think they have a touchdown, but the ruling looks like he was out of bounds.
The call is officially out of bounds.
The
And on
Jumbos-
3rd and goal, the Jumbos fail to make the touchdown.
Jumbos are not too happy about that call, but it looks like the referees made the right call here, as you could see on the replay. It was
Looked
close.
like he did not get both feet in bounds.
It was close, but
Though.
it's a good call.
They thought they had a touchdown.
So the Jumbos will line up here for the field goal.
Willie Holmquist out for the kick on the left side of your screen. And on the snap, the kick is up. And it is good.
So the Jumbos add 3 points and extend their lead to 10. So with just over 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, the score is Tufts 17, Middlebury 7. Not the touchdown they were looking for after a long run by Chance Brady, but at this point in the game, it's very close. Any insurance you can get is helpful, and the Jumbos will happily take a 10-point lead.
And Brady was so close, getting tackled at the 5. Borelli gets stuffed, and then 2 incomplete pass plays. Got to be disappointing if you're the Jumbos not to get that touchdown, but their lead is extended to a 2-score lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Willie Holmquist.
And Tufts will kick off. Willie Holmquist. And as you heard the announcer just say, Willie Holmquist has just broken Tufts' single-season record for field goals made. And congratulations to Willie Holmquist, an excellent kicker.
And as he's only a junior, Willie Holmquist will have another season to look to perhaps break his own record again next year. But he's certainly been a bright point in the successful season for the 2015 Tufts Jumbos.
Yes, the kicker and the punter for the Jumbos. He puts a lot of work in. And boy, can he kick, as he'll kick off to Middlebury here. Here it is. That goes to about the 10, takes a bounce, and he can't pick it up. And he gets tripped up at about the 25. So he makes a little bit of something out of nothing. That was Justin Fahey. So here comes Middlebury. And as you look on the field, number 12 is back under center for Middlebury. That is Mathew Milano. Stud quarterback for the Panthers. Fakes it, has a man, almost gets the first down.
Matt Milano's pass is complete to Emilio.
That was Emilio Avalis Misterman.
Tim Preston on the
Some name, Avalis Misterman. With the catch, and they got the first down. It's the Panthers. Milano back in the pistol. Hands it off to Meredith. Meredith can't get anywhere. No, sir.
And he tried running right up the middle, but he didn't have any room to go. So it'll be a gain of maybe a yard, if that, and it'll now be about 2nd and 10. With Matt Milano back in the game, look for the Panthers to try and turn to their passing game to try and get upfield.
Here's Milano handing it to Meredith. Meredith gets a few yards, maybe 2 or 3.
A nice gain for the Panthers, but not enough to set up the rush on 3rd down. So with 3rd and 7, the Panthers will be forced to throw it if they look if they want to get a first here. Jumbo should try and bring the pass pressure here if they want to maybe get a sack, maybe force a bad throw.
Here's Milano in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to pass, looking downfield. He thinks he has a man, and it's picked off. He got a foot in bounds. That is an interception. And the Jumbos will get the ball back. Wow, what a play.
That is the third interception of the day that Matt Milano has thrown. As you look at the replay here, good job by the Jumbos bringing on the pass. And he threw it up. And a nice job by the defender.
Great pick by Cal Risi.
And the Jumbos will get the ball back right around their own 45-yard line.
46-yard line, 1st and 10.
First down for the Jumbos now. As you see, Jay Savetti celebrating with his players. Here's Snyder. Gives it to Brady. Oh, and there's a flag on the field. In the backfield. Will this be against the Jumbos? Offside on the offense. Or false start, excuse me.
Yep, they'll rule a false start on the offense, and that'll bring the Jumbos back a few yards. So rather than starting at the 45, they will start at the 41. 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Jumbos as they look to get a first down here.
Here's the Jumbos offense again.
4 receivers set. 1 running back in the backfield.
Chance Brady in the backfield. Fake snap. He's rolling out to his right. Looking to run. Snyder fighting for yards. Gets maybe 5 or 6 on the play. 2nd down.
On the carry for the Jumbos. John Jackson and Addison Pierce on the stop for Middlebury.
Addison Pierce with yet another tackle.
As the Jumbos tried the play action pass there.
2nd and 10 after the 5-yard run by Snyder. Gives it to Brady. Brady gets a few yards. Fighting forward.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
Another solid gain by Chance Brady. That's about 5 yards. And it'll now be 3rd down as the Jumbos look to get the first here.
Kevin Hopsicker on the tackle. Looks like we got a 3rd and
3 for Tufts.
Alex Snyder will likely look to throw the ball here on 3rd and 6. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Jumbos. Here's Snyder.
Look for the short pass.
And never mind, he's running it. Here's Brady. Cannot get the first. His tackle down.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
Tufts will be forced to punt on this play.
So the Jumbos unable to capitalize on the 3rd interception of the day. So Middlebury will get the ball back with just over 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
And here comes Willie Holmquist, now a Tufts single-season record holder, most field goals kicked. Most field goals made, rather. They'll be ready to punt. And the Jumbos again are around midfield. Look for Holmquist to try to kick it out of bounds. Push the Middlebury back into their own territory. They're calling a timeout. That's on the Jumbos.
So Brad, as an analyst, what do you think the Panthers are going to have to do if they're going to try and tie this game up in the 3rd quarter here?
Well, now that they got Milano back in, he's got to stop making mistakes. Through a few interceptions, they have to get their pass game going again. I mean, Meredith has been doing all he can. The Jumbos defense has been able to stop him. They need to get it going in the pass game. Look for Milano to try to hit Mathew Minnow, his star receiver, Daniel Fulham, who's been a monster over the middle, the tight end. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get their pass game going.
Absolutely, I agree. And that connection between Minnow and Milano is really what's gotten them to this 5-2 record. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look for them to keep giving the ball to Mathew Minnow. And maybe that'll help them tie it up.
Hopsicker is back to receive the punt. Here's Holmquist. Take a snap. And punt. It's a short one. Fair catch on his own 15. So Middlebury will start deep in their own territory. as the Panthers look to establish a drive. Maybe can make this game a little bit closer. Down by 10 points.
So Matt Milano come back and try to lead the drive to potentially a score after throwing his third interception of the day. The last time the Panthers had the ball, he will come out and try and make up for it here.
And here's the pass by Milano. He has a man, and it looks like they're just short of the first down. That was Minnow.
I'm expecting Milano to come out and be very aggressive on this drive here. As a senior, this is going to be his last game of his collegiate career, and he does not want to go out throwing 3 picks.
Here's Meredith. Doesn't have anywhere to go.
So I look for Milano. Definitely be aggressive and try to throw a couple touchdowns to lead his team to a victory. Come from behind here, and despite throwing 3 touchdowns, maybe end his career on a good note. As you just saw, that rush gave the Panthers a first down.
Short run, still move the chains.
They're going to try and keep chipping away here.
Here are the Panthers. Takes the snap. Oh, and the rush. Good block by the running back. Thinks he has a man downfield, and no, sir. Good coverage by the Jumbos. That was J.P. Garcia again.
That pass was intended for Mathew Minnow, but he did not have enough room, and throw could not find him. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here, with just over 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Matt Milano looking to bring his team upfield, score a couple more points, and get the Panthers back within 3 if they can hopefully score a touchdown.
2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. They'll take the snap, looking to pass again. Had Fulham off a Tufts defender, incomplete. He's not happy he dropped that one.
And Fulham had room, but it would have taken a pretty good throw. As we see the replay here, Matt Milano is going to have to make a really hard pass if he wants to get it in. There was space, but throw just did not get there in time.
And it's off the hands of Mike Stearns, the junior defensive back.
So it's now 3rd and 10. And once again, they're going to be forced to throw on 3rd down.
Here's Milano looking to throw. Has a man, has Meredith, but he's stopped. And it'll be 4th down for the Panthers.
And that's been a big theme today, has been the Jumbos stopping the pass on 3rd down. The Panthers have not done the best job getting to 3rd and short, and as a result, the Jumbos have been able to anticipate the throw. Nearly every time it's been a 3rd down. And so despite the short gain, it wasn't enough to move the chains for a first, and Middlebury will have to punt the ball once again.
Here's the punt. Brando back to receive. Takes it. Gets a few yards. Nowhere to go. He'll be inside their own 40 in decent field position. Looking to maybe get some more points on the board. Get some insurance here. It's Alex Snyder and the Tufts offense will come back onto the field.
You really got to give a lot of credit to the Tufts defensive backs today, as they've done a good job preventing the first down and preventing any big throws against Mathew Milano.
Here's Brady, takes the snap. Fighting forward, gets a few yards, but nowhere to go.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
So that'll be a short game of about a yard or two, and it's now 2nd down for the Jumbos with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Here's Snyder. Looking to throw. Fakes it. Has a man. That's Coolin. Oh, the ball is out. Was he down or was that a fumble? We'll see what the call is.
There's confusion on the field as the referees have still yet to signal if it was a fumble or a down.
And there it is. You're saying that Kulim was down on the play.
So a nice reception by Kulim. Nice job getting a big gain of about 30 yards in that play. And the Jumbos will line up in excellent field position here.
1st and 10 again. In plus territory for the Jumbos. Snyder set up in the pistol. Takes the snap. The pass, that's Rando. Rando's got a few yards. Almost gets the first. Wasn't enough.
Nice job by Mike Rando.
Yes,
as we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a short pass just behind the line of scrimmage.
And we're getting a replay of
this was the play, Kulim. Nice job by Kulim getting open.
It looked like he was definitely down. So that was a good call by the referees on that play.
And just this previous play, Mike Rando doing a nice job catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage and following his blocks to pick up about 10 yards on that. Give the Jumbos another first down.
Here's Snyder. Takes snap. Fakes to Brady. He's got Rando again. Rando splitting the defenders. Gets taken down, but that's a first. Another one.
A nice screen pass. And that was pretty much the exact same play they just ran. They just reversed it to the other side of the field, and it worked. Running the same play twice in a row and picking up 10 yards on both of them. So the Jumbos will be within about 10 yards of the end zone.
1st and goal for the Jumbos. Can they get another touchdown here? Up by 10. They want to increase their lead. Gives it to Brady. Brady stuffed in the backfield. Nowhere to go for him.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos.
It'll be 2nd and goal from about the 11.
Chance Brady trying to run it up the outside of the field, but there was just nowhere to go. No blocks for him to follow, and good job defending the rush from Middlebury. So it'll be 2nd and 11 now, a loss of 1 yard, but the Jumbos will have a couple more plays to try and get a touchdown before they go for the field goal.
Here's Snyder. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He doesn't have anyone. Avoiding the rushers. And he gets taken down in the backfield. That's a sack.
Excellent pressure from the Middlebury pass rush.
That was number 41, Gil Arudjo, and he is the sack leader of Middlebury Panthers. Also 2nd in the NESCAC in sacks behind, of course, Tufts linebacker, Zach. 3rd and goal from 17 yards out. Here's Snyder. He's looking to throw. Does he have a man? He thinks he does. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Good defense.
Nick Dean is not happy with himself after that one. Had it in his hands. Could have had the touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Good defense from Middlebury as we see the replay here.
It'll be 4th down for the Jumbos.
It was a good pass from the quarterback, but he threw it into pressure. There was 4 defenders around the guy, and he just couldn't hold on to it as he faced the hit as soon as he touched the ball. So it'll be 4th and 17, and the Jumbos will send out Holmquist for the field goal attempt.
Looking to extend his record now. Add another field goal onto a single season total. Kick is up. And the call is no good. It's no good.
Very disappointing end result after a big drive for the Jumbos. And that's a big break for Middlebury.
They'll turn it over. Middlebury's offense will take it right from inside their own 20.
That's got to be disappointing, Brad, after a big gain on that drive. They came within 10 yards of scoring. Couldn't get the touchdown. Fell back a few yards after a couple disappointing plays and couldn't even hit the field goal. But they've still got a 10-point lead. Tufts does. And they're still in control.
And here comes the Panthers offense. Matt Milano back under center again. Looking to pass. He's got Fulham. Full stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. What a play. by the Tufts defense.
Milano's pass is complete to Daniel Fulham.
That's one thing that the Jumbos have done much better in the second half as compared to the first, is when, despite giving up a short reception, in the first half they would give up a bunch of yards after the reception. In the second half, they're doing a much better job ending the play and getting the tackle as soon as it's caught.
Here's a pass. Oh, and it's complete. Nice pass by Milano.
And that'll be a gain of about 16 yards for Middlebury.
That's number 18, Trevor Militich, the senior tight end out of Seattle, Washington.
So that's another first down
Stop for the Jumbos.
as Middlebury takes the ball right around the 37-yard line.
Down for Middlebury.
Oh, and here's Meredith on the rush. Gets a few yards, gain of maybe 5.
Meredith on the carry for Middlebury.
Nice job by Meredith going right up the middle. Found a nice lane,
Williams on the stop for
followed
the
his
Jumbos.
blocks, and got about 5 yards on the play.
Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Panthers. Looking to establish a drive, make the game close again after Tufts failed to make a field goal. He's got another first down. That's
Milano's pass is
That's
complete
Militich
to Trevor
again.
Lovitch.
senior tight end on the catch. Another first down for the Panthers.
The gain of 6
They're really establishing a drive. They're in plus territory now on the Jumbos 49. Milano lined up again under center. Takes a snap, looking to pass. Has a man downfield. That is Minnow, and he will chug into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And he was wide open on that. Not a defender in sight. And he had the easy catch as you take a look at the replay here.
Pass to Mathew Minnow.
And a perfect throw. Mathew Minnow was wide open.
Really beat the coverage. They had 3 or 4 men chasing him down. None could get him. Mathew Minnow at the easy touchdown right there.
And assuming the extra point is good, that will bring Middlebury back within 3 points.
Here's Charlie Gordon again on the kick. Kick is up. And that looks like it's good. So the score is 14-17. Panthers have come within 3 of the Tufts Jumbos as the third quarter starts to wind down.
And a nice drive led by Mathew Milano coming out here late in the third quarter and just being very aggressive, doing a good job hitting his receivers, looking for the open man, and it ultimately led to a touchdown. So the Jumbos will come back out here. They still have a lead of 3 points, but that's not enough as they're going to try and score a touchdown and give themselves some insurance here. Very evenly matched teams. Very close game as we've had a treat of a football game. Wouldn't you say, Brad? Very close.
Very close. And Matt Milano did a great job on that drive, getting it to his stud receiver, Mathew Minnow, for the touchdown. And the Jumbos need to respond here. They could put the Panthers in a situation to take the lead or tie the game if they don't score here. As take a break to set up. Charlie Gordon will kick it off. Mike Rando is back to receive.
So here comes the kickoff.
Gordon. Low kick there. And it rolls into the end zone. Rando will take it and kneel. Touchback.
And that'll give the Jumbos the ball at the 20-yard line with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. It looks like they're going to let the clock run out. And that'll do it. Okay,
They're
looks like
revising
they're
the
resetting.
clock.
Looks like they're resetting the game clock. They're going to put 12 seconds on. And the Jumbos are going to be forced to give it a shot.
And why not? Start their drive. Look for them to run here with Chance Brady, maybe wind down the clock a little bit.
And is
There's
that going to be a
flag
false
on
start?
the play. It looks like it might be a false start.
Yep. And they're calling that against the offense, which
so the
will
Jumbos
move the
will be
Jumbos
pushed
back.
5 yards on the play.
So they'll bring it back to the 15-yard line.
Here's Brady. Ooh, he gets hit again in the backfield. Not a great play right there. They'll let the clock wind down. Third quarter comes to a close. Close game here, 17-14 Jumbos. As Middlebury put up a great effort towards the end of the third quarter, scored the touchdown, and we got a close one. Exciting game going into the fourth quarter here.
So, Brad, entering the fourth quarter, what do you think the Jumbos need to do to hold on to this tight lead?
Well, they need to play good defense. They can't let up passes like that last one to Mathew Minnow. And he was wide open over the middle of the field. So their secondary has to do a better job than that. Other than that, I think they need to get their passing game going on the offense also. I mean, you need to fight fire with fire. The Panthers have been passing great. Devils need to do the same thing. Of course, chance ready is an important part of their offense, but I think both of those need to be clicking if they want to establish a long drive like this one.
Absolutely. So both teams take the field to start the fourth quarter.
So switch sides. Jumbos start on the right side of your screen. Here's Alex Snyder and the Tufts offense. On 2nd and 16, a long one. Gives it to Brady again. Brady gets taken down. Oh, but he's still on his feet. What do you know, Chance Brady?
Chance Brady does not have the words give up in his vocabulary. He fights for every yard. And so, with third down, it looks like the Jumbos will have about 5 yards to go if they want it first.
Here's Snyder. Gives it to Brady again. Brady breaks free. Someone had his jersey, pulls him to the ground. Very nice stop by Middlebury.
And I don't think that's going to do it.
Situation now. 4th down for the Jumbos.
Brady looked like he was going to break free until they grabbed his jersey and just couldn't get past the first down marker. So it's going to be 4th and 2, and Tufts is going to have to punt the ball here.
Hopsicker back to receive the punt again. Here's Holmquist. Takes the snap and punt.
And
oh,
it's
it's blocked! It's blocked! Tufts. What a play by the Middlebury special teams. Looks like he didn't even realize he punted it. He blocked it, the punt. Wow. Arujo.
And that is a
Excellent
huge
play
for Middlebury
Wow.
as they will get the ball right around the 25-yard line, 20-yard line.
And it looks like now at the very least they could tie this game. They are in field goal range. Here's a replay of the punt play. Arujo with the block, tips it off his finger. And Tufts is able to fall on it so that they don't have any further damage. Oh, fakes the handoff, looking to throw towards the end zone. Does he have a touchdown? Was this the call? Looks like they're going to say he got out of bounds.
Milano's pass is complete to Trevor Militich.
That was Militich. Could not get in the end zone, but they'll start from, looks like about the 2-yard line. Looking to get in the end zone now. Will they run it on 1st and goal? Will they stick to the reliable passing game? Looks like a run. Meredith. Can he break the plane? The ball is out. Is it a fumble? Are they calling it a touchdown? It looks like they are. The call is a touchdown. Diego Meredith, they're saying he crossed the plane before the fumble. That is a touchdown for the Panthers.
And that's a huge change in momentum as the Panthers will take the lead.
What a big, big moment for Middlebury here. So if you look on the replay, it looks like they're saying he crossed the plane before the fumble happened, and the official calls it a touchdown. Here's the extra point. Kick is up and off the post. No good. That is more important than it looks. As now the Jumbos will be down by not by 4, but by 3 points. They are within a field goal of tying up the game now.
And that is certainly a huge break for the Jumbos, as that missed extra point can have very serious implications, especially this late in the game.
A lot of sloppy special teams play on both sides. A blocked punt and now a missed extra point.
And we are getting to see a very close football game here that looks like it will really go down to the wire. And entering the fourth quarter, it looked like the Jumbos were going to have a lead, but then as Middlebury scored that touchdown late, they've been able to change leadership here, and they're now up 20-17, and the Jumbos, for the first time in the game, will be trailing.
This is going to be a huge drive. The Jumbos are back to receive. They'll get the ball again, look to hopefully tie the game, maybe take the lead. Here's Charlie Gordon ready for the kick.
And Charlie Gordon probably pretty upset after missing that extra point, but he's got to let it out of his mind and focus on the kickoff here, as the Jumbos will look to try and take good field positioning if they can get a good return.
Yes, he did mix the extra point, but you can be positive here as they had the lead. Take the kick around their own 10. That's Rando. Rando breaks free. Tackled around the 32.
Nice job by Mike Rando following his blocks. Didn't get a huge gain, but a nice job getting around to the 30-yard line. And the Jumbos will happily take the ball back as they look to try and drive up the field to tie the game, or even better, score a touchdown and take the lead.
Here's Alex Snyder on the Jumbos offense. Ready again to establish another drive.
Jumbos will take over first and 10 on their own.
First and 10. On the 31, here's Snyder. Takes a snap. The short pass, dumps it off. And he's got a man. It looked like they have a first down and a little bit more. What a nice play.
And that's Dominic Borelli, the freshman, with the reception and the long run. Great job by Borelli following the blocks. As you can see on the replay here, it's a short pass, and that's a good block over there by number 20. And he keeps going, keeps fighting for every yard. Looked like he's going to be brought down on the 45, but it was able to get another 10 yards out of it. So the Jumbos will have the ball at the 55-yard line, first down.
What a great play, about 20-yard gain. And they'll hand it off to Brady. Gets maybe 2 yards on the play.
Brady on the carry.
Second down. Jumbos are in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 for Tufts here. Pressure situation. Looking to keep the drive going.
The Jumbos have plenty of time. They shouldn't rush you here. Just take their time and get a good play in. Let's see what they do.
Here's Snyder looking to pass. Has a man. Open for the first down. Nice play by the Jumbos as they'll move the chains. That was 87, Mike Miller, the sophomore wide receiver out of Wakefield, Mass.
Miller was wide open after he caught that ball. Did a nice little juke move on the defender and managed to get a couple extra yards out of it. So it'll be first down, right around the 30-yard line.
Here's Snyder again. Just about in field goal range. As you see Miller again on your screen. Snyder making the call, recognizing the blitz. It's a heavy blitz right there. Avoids the pressure. Ooh, almost picked off. That was intended for Nick Dean. So it'll be third down, or second down now, excuse me, for the Jumbos.
And right around the 32-yard line. as the Jumbos have the ball. And Willie Holmquist's longest field goal this season is 43 yards. So that's right around the same distance, maybe be about 47-yard field goal from this point. As
They'll
Jumbos
definitely need to get a few more yards to get within range.
Absolutely. Look for them to try and play it safe.
Here's a short pass to Rando. Oh, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. Maybe they will go back to the pass again on 3rd down. As Rando is unable to catch that pass.
As it is 3rd down, they might want to go for the pass and try and get a first, but at the same time, even a short gain on a rush or a short pass here would be very useful as you're getting really towards that 43-yard distance is the longest field goal Holmquist has had on the year. So could he look to match that? We'll see.
Snyder in the gun. Takes the snap, definitely looking to throw. Thinks he has a man. And he has a catch! That's a touchdown for the Jumbos! Mike Rando with the catch. Streaking down the sideline, has the touchdown. The Jumbos take back the lead.
And as you can see in the replay here, Snyder looks upfield, finds Rando. The pass is low, but he's got just enough space to catch it.
And he is too fast for anyone to catch up with him. Mike Rando.
And that'll put the Jumbos back up 3. If the extra point here is good, that'll put them up 4. And as we see, the extra point missed from Middlebury is really going to come back to bite them, as now they will need a touchdown to tie it up rather than a field goal. Assuming the extra point can be made here. We've seen one missed. Will they miss another?
Here's Holmquist. That one is good.
And the Jumbos come back to a 24-20 lead with 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
Absolutely a huge play. Pass to Mike Rando. What a play by the Jumbos.
How about that resilience, Brad, by the Jumbos after giving up a blocked punt and an easy touchdown? They lost the lead for the first time this game, but then they came right back and got it back on this drive.
Absolutely. They knew they had an opportunity. They knew they needed to capitalize after the missed extra point. And what a great drive by the Jumbos there. Remember to fill out some surveys at JumboCast.com. We want to know how we did, how we're doing, what we can do better, so we can bring you Tufts sports.
What other sports would you like to see next season? Maybe squash, maybe? Maybe badminton? You never know.
Well, for now, we're going to be covering basketball and baseball in the winter and spring, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and give us your feedback, please, on JumboCast.com so we can continue to improve.
But, of course, right now we are in the middle of a heated battle on this final football game of the 2015 season between Middlebury and Tufts. Two very evenly matched teams, both of them 5-2.
Yes, a heated battle in the cold weather. Here's the kick. It's a short one to about the 15. It's going to bounce out of bounds. That's a penalty. Middlebury will have it at the 40. Not a good kickoff play by Holmquist as he kicks it out of bounds.
And that's a very good point, Brad. Even though the weather's cold, the competition is very hot, as these two teams are very evenly matched. And on senior day, both of these teams want to end the season on a high note. The Jumbos have 17 seniors, and they're all looking to end their collegiate football careers with a W. As we said, if the Jumbos win this game, they could potentially tie for second place, and it would give them their best record in 14 years.
Here are the Panthers, though, looking to spoil that opportunity. I give it to Meredith. Meredith fighting for yards, still on his feet, and they'll whistle the play.
Looks like a gain of about 4. So that'll be about 2nd and 6 for Middlebury.
That's 96 Corey Burns on the stop. Here are the Panthers again. Milano rolling to his right, looking to throw. Was that complete? No!
He was out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Out of bounds.
Even if he caught it, it would not have been good enough for a first down.
Nope, couldn't get a foot in bounds. Remember, college football, you only have to have 1 foot. Couldn't even get that. 3rd and 6 for Middlebury.
So once again, the Jumbos can anticipate a pass on 3rd down. As we've seen all day, the Panthers not doing a very good job getting it to short yardage on 3rd down. So we can expect a pass, and the Jumbos will be able to cover it the receivers.
Big third down play here for Middlebury. Milano looking to pass as a man, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the catch. It hit the ground, and it'll be fourth down for Middlebury.
As we can see the replay here. The receiver is wide open with a nice throw by the quarterback. It looked like he trapped it, but the referee ruling that the ball hit the ground just before he could catch it. So it's going to be a fourth down, and Middlebury will be forced to punt the ball here. So the Jumbos will get the ball back, a nice defensive stop.
Again, they're going with the max cover punt. Don't want any blocks. Don't want any special teams blunders here. As Charlie Gordon is back to punt. Almost blocked it on the line drive punt. And it's gonna roll. Oh! He touched it. He has to run with it now. Here's Rando. Can't get anywhere.
And that punt went much better for the Panthers than it probably should have. Despite the max coverage and blocking, the Jumbos almost got a block on that. But Charlie Gordon was just able to get it off, and that ball rolled quite a bit past the kick returner. And so the Jumbos not having the best field position as they could have, but they will get the ball back. And so here they have the ball, 1st and 10.
Here's Snyder, gives it to Brady. And he is tackled. So now we have some out-of-town scores. This is a final score, Trinity 17, Wesleyan 13. So that means the winner of this game, Tufts or Middlebury, will be in 3rd place in the NESCAC. Very disappointing for these teams here. Trinity has beaten Wesleyan 17-13. No chance at 2nd place. They're still playing for 6 and 2, however. Here is Snyder and Tufts offense on 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. Avoids the rush, and he's taking off. He's got the first, and he's still going. Gets taken down. Nice play by Alex Snyder. What a run.
Really good run by Alex Snyder. He's showing exceptional field vision today. Able to read the defense, able to find out where his blocks are giving him space to run, and he's shown to be a pretty mobile quarterback today. He was looking for the pass at first, but then he found a lane and he ran through it. So that'll give the Jumbos a 1st down. As we take a look at the replay.
Snyder.
Looking to pass originally. Good mobility in the pocket, evading the tackle, and then just running up. Good aggression.
Here's Brady. Picks it up the middle. Gets a yard or 2. 2nd down again for the Jumbos. Looking to get into Middlebury territory. Maybe increase their lead here. A touchdown would be absolutely huge for Tufts right now. Make it a 2-score game.
And you know what? As great as a touchdown would be, at the bare minimum, they're really going to want to get at least a field goal here, because that would ensure that even if Middlebury scored another touchdown, it would only be a tie game, and Middlebury wouldn't have the lead.
Absolutely. Tufts really needs a scorer here. Here's Snyder. Lined up in the gun. Brady's in the backfield with him. Got 3 receivers on his left. He hands it to Brady. Brady on his feet still, gets a few yards, tumbling down almost to the 1st down. They're going to say that he got it. They're going to mark it, pretty generous marking. Are they going to say it's a 1st? And they're moving it back.
Brady put a nice spin move on that play there to get around the defender and get himself a couple of yards as he fell forward.
And that's going to be the spot. And apparently there's an unnecessary roughness call on the Jumbos. So it's going to be enforced on the end of the play. They're going to have 1st down and long here. The fans are not happy at that call. They don't believe that that was an unnecessary roughness. So now,
it looks like it'll be about 1st and 15. As Brad said, the penalty was enforced at the end. So to clarify, the Jumbos do get the 1st down, but rather than having to get 10 yards, They'll have to get 13 in order to get another first down. It's not the end of the world for the Jumbos, but certainly not what they want to be doing here. We're at a critical stage in the game where every point counts and every yard counts.
So it looks like a beautiful day here at Ellis Oval, but the wind chill is definitely making it freezing here. Nice and sunny, but very, very cold. And the weather has been affecting play. Another foul call here. It looks like it's going to be a false start against the Jumbos. Penalties are killing the Jumbos right now.
And that'll bring them back another 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 18 now. Hey, if you can get a penalty,
up first and very, very long now.
There's never a good time to get a penalty, but it's first down. They still have plenty of time to get it first.
He hits Rando on the sideline. Gets maybe a few yards. Stayed in bounds. They're going to try to run the clock a tiny bit.
Passage complete to Mike Rando. Beckton on the stop.
8 minutes to go in regulation. There's head coach Jay Savetti of Tufts.
The gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Jumbos.
So 2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Jumbos as they look to get a first down here. Take some time off the clock, but you're really not late enough in the game where you can just kill time. They're definitely going to look to score and get some insurance here.
Here are the Jumbos against a heavy set on defense. Look at the blitz. His pressure is coming. He has Rando. Oh, cannot make the catch. Just off the defender. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Tufts.
And that was good man coverage by Middlebury as you take a look at the replay here. It was a deep pass, but just didn't have enough space.
Had his back to the
hit
ball,
Mike
and it went
Rando.
right off of that.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 to go.
That was Kevin Hopsicker on the coverage. 3rd and 10 for Tufts. Here's Snyder.
Look for the pass here as the Jumbos need a first down.
Got heavy on the right side. And he had a catch. It was in his hands, but he drops it.
And that one really stings for Tufts. As you can see here, Alex Snyder will be facing some pressure in the pocket. He does a good job staying calm, cool, and collected. Takes a step back and makes a good throw, hitting the open receiver.
That was the senior tight end, Xavier Fry.
But as we've been saying time and time again today, this cold weather really playing a factor. Makes it very difficult to keep your hands on those balls. They're very hard, and it's difficult to catch them and hold on. So the drop pass will make it 4th down, and the Jumbos are going to have to punt here.
Here's Holmquist. No block punts here. Fair catch. Oh, but he muffed it. Falls on it here. That was Hopsicker.
Looks dangerous for a second, but Middlebury retains possession.
A lot of special teams errors going on here.
It's that cold
Sloppy
weather, Brad.
play. Absolutely.
It's hard to catch on to the ball.
The Middlebury 12-yard line, where the Panthers will
Middlebury will start deep in their own territory at the 12. Looking to drive downfield, take the lead, maybe come within a point if they can get a field goal. Ideally, they want a touchdown here. Here's Milano. He's looking to pass. Pass short. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Nice play by the Jumbos.
And that will bring them back to 2nd down, and it looks like 2nd and 10 here as you do not get any gain on the play.
That was Pat Williams on number 7 on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 and a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for Middlebury. Milano takes the snap. Looking to go through the air again. Does he have a man? Looks like he made the catch. That's a first down.
Milano's pass is complete
Moving
to
the ball.
Mathew.
This could be a huge drive.
Good for a first down.
And
Fourth
that
quarter
pass,
about halfway over.
that pass hit Mathew Minnow for the first down. Minnow and Milano have had a great connection.
Here's the pass. Oh, and he dropped that one too.
That was intended for number 81, James Burke, the junior, but he could not hold on. And that's going to make it a 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
2nd and 10 for Middlebury. They need to keep this drive alive.
As we've seen, Minnow and Milano are both seniors. They both had a great connection over the years, but today is both of their last game. Look for them to try and go for something deep today.
Here's Milano, and he is looking short, and it's stopped. Matt McCormick, excellent tackle on the play.
And that's James
Third
Burke
down.
with the reception.
3rd down for Middlebury.
To James Burke. Matt McCormick on the tackle for the Jumbos.
So 3rd down.
The gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Tufts crowd is banging on their seats. They want to stop. This crowd is electric. 3rd down and 4. Middlebury. He's looking short. Incomplete. Incomplete. It's 4th down and 4 for the Panthers.
That is a critical turnover for Middlebury as the Jumbos will get the ball back. They take a lead and they'll get possession of the ball with just over 5.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Time is really winding down for Middlebury.
Charlie Gordon has to come back out for the punt. Give the ball back to the Jumbos. Mike Rando is back deep. Punt team is ready. Snap. And it gets blocked! It's blocked by Tufts! Jumbos are going crazy! What a play! Second time today we see a block punt, this time from the Tufts Jumbos.
Nice job by the Jumbos, bringing pressure, blocking the punt, and recovering the ball, and they will get the ball back around the 25-yard line.
What a play.
Huge play for the
Huge,
Jumbos as they look to
critical
extend
play.
their lead here in the 4th quarter.
5 minutes left. Now they're in enemy territory, looking to score again. Maybe make this a 2-score game if they can get a touchdown. Brady. Or Snyder fakes the snap. Gets tackled in the backfield. Not a smart decision there.
Snyder with the carry for the Jumbos.
You see
41 on the tackle.
crowd here.
And with 5 minutes to go, the Jumbos certainly are going to look to score and build their lead. It's far too much time to just try and run the clock down. They definitely need to get some insurance here.
A nice view of South Hall here. I think you can see my drum, Bobby. Here are the Jumbos again. 2nd and 11 after Snyder gets stuffed in the backfield. This time he hands it to Brady. Brady dragging the defenders along
Tackle 11.
for a nice gain.
Brady on the carry for the Jumbos. Pierce on the stop for Middlebury.
3rd down, and looks like it's going to be short now.
The gain of 9, it'll be 3rd and 2 for
3rd
Tufts.
and 2 for Tufts.
The Jumbos could run it here, or they can try and go for a short pass.
Either way, they're going to be trying to wind the clock down a little bit. Oh, and it looks like no flag. But it's a touchdown! Nick Dean on the catch from Alex Snyder. It's a 2-score game. The Jumbos increase their lead. Nick Dean had a few drops on the day. Finally gets the catch.
There is a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. It is offsides on Middlebury. Tufts, of course, will decline and take the touchdown.
Pass is complete to Nick Dean for a Jumbo
The Jumbos are going crazy here as they can taste victory. If they can hold on to this, they will have their
It's not
first
over, but they really increase their chances with that play.
If they can hold on to this lead, they'll have their first 6-2 season since 2001.
The extra point is good by Holmquist.
Holmquist's extra point is good, and with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left
And
to
that
go,
brings the score to 31-20. And things are starting to look bleak for Middlebury.
This crowd must be happy with their Tufts Jumbos. Great play today. And they're looking to close it out now.
With 4 minutes to go, Middlebury still has time. It's not over, but it's not looking good. And at this point in the game, if Middlebury is going to want to win, they're going to need They're going to need what might be close to a miracle. Look for them to turn to seniors Mathew Milano.
And Matt Minnow, the receiver,
Matt
of
Minnow.
course.
They're both seniors. They've been together.
Once again, you see us in the booth here.
They've been through a lot for the last 4 years, and this is the end of their career. And look for them not to go down without a fight. These boys want it bad.
Absolutely.
Coming in here in enemy territory as the away team, Middlebury certainly wants to upset the home team here. And
Score is 31-20. Tufts
Minnow
will
and
kick it
Marino
off here.
will certainly look to have a good connection. The kickoff.
Crowd is stomping. Back in the end zone, they'll kneel. It's a touchback. Middlebury will take it from their own 20. They need a miracle here. Down 11, 4 minutes to go. Not impossible. It's been done before. But it's not looking good for Middlebury right now. And the momentum is certainly not on their side.
If they can get a quick score, get a 2-point conversion, they might not even have to go for an onside kick, depending how fast they can get a touchdown in here. But the first step is to get the first touchdown and then worry about it from there. So the Jumbos will look to try and get a stop here on defense with just over 4 minutes remaining, an 11-point lead.
Can't even think about the 2-point conversion until they get down the field. Here's Milano. Ooh, incomplete. Had his man, couldn't bring it in.
And that's Mathew Minnow with the drop.
Milano's pass is incomplete, intended for
Fulham, rather.
2nd and 10 for Middlebury.
2nd and 10.
And those are the mistakes you can't afford to make this late in the game.
Every play is crucial right now for the Panthers. Here's Milano again. Milano. He has Minnow. Minnow can't get the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Milano's pass is complete.
Again, every play is crucial right now.
So it's 3rd and 1 here.
Here's Milano. Oh, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now, Bobby, you have to think they might want to go for it here. This is definitely 4-down territory.
Absolutely, and you know what? If they punt it, they're basically forfeiting. So you really have to go for it at this point in the game. Less than 4 minutes to go, and you need 2 touchdowns. They need 1 yard. It's certainly possible, but they're going to have to go for it. And this could be the biggest play of the game.
The question is, will they run it? Will they pass? Oh, and it's a run. Here's Meredith. He's running. It looks like he may have had the first down.
It's going to be close. They're going to check the chains here.
They're moving the chains. Absolutely. 1st down for the Panthers. Nice play. 4th down under pressure. They were cool and collected. They didn't rush anything. They didn't try to force a pass. They're just a nice, solid run. He doesn't have anyone. He throws it. Oh, and he tries to make a one-handed catch over his head, out of bounds, incomplete.
Obviously, they don't want to throw any incomplete passes, but on the bright side, it does stop the clock, and it gives Middlebury some time to set up their offense and figure out what they're going to do next here.
Absolutely. They're going to need to be passing a lot and try to get towards the sidelines like they did just there, so the clock will stop. They need all the time they can get. Down 11, 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in regulation. Here's a pass. Oh, and he gets hit in the air. Incomplete. Nice play by the Jumbos. They're celebrating.
Tufts is really getting riled up here. With every down they make, they can taste victory getting closer and closer.
3rd and 10. Middlebury needs to convert here.
3rd and 10 for Middlebury.
They need to at least get a few yards.
So 3rd and 10 for Middlebury. They're absolutely going to go for it on 4th down no matter what. So perhaps a run could come, but look for them to throw it.
Easy decision to throw right here. Milano doesn't have anyone. He dumps it off short. That's Fulham.
And that'll be a gain of about 5 yards. Couldn't get out of bounds, though, so the clock will keep running.
That is Matt McCormick, the senior linebacker, on the tackle.
Gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Panthers.
So
and
fourth
5
down.
here.
Middlebury needs 5 yards to get a first.
Oh, the rush is coming. Incomplete. It's incomplete.
But there's a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is. This could be a big break for Middlebury.
There's a flag on the play.
Could be a bad mistake for the Jumbos.
A turnover would just about put the nail in the coffin, but this flag could mean extended life for Middlebury.
Crowd does not like that call. It's a holding on the defense.
So Middlebury will have another chance, and this keeps them alive late in the fourth quarter. The fans are not happy with that call, but with an 11-point lead, Tufts is still comfortably sitting ahead.
We got a replay here. Milano throws it. Well, that was the dump off. Now he's looking downfield. Incomplete. That looked like maybe, yes. I think it's going to be an offensive pass interference. It looks like it's going to be offensive. As the receiver pushed down the defender. It could be defensive. I could be wrong. Let's see what the call is. Like I said, offensive passive interference. So Middlebury will be moved back a little bit.
And you might be wondering, why are there so many more flags this late in the game than there was before? And you know, it's just because these teams really want it. It's because they're being aggressive and really fighting hard.
It looks like Tufts has declined the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 10. They want all the downs they can get. Now they hand it off to Meredith. Weren't expecting that. And he stopped about 5 yards. After about 5 yards.
Another flag!
Wow.
These teams are really playing very hard.
Game is ridden with penalties. Is this one going to be against Tufts? Let's see the call.
Carry for Middlebury. There is a flag at the conclusion of the play.
Let's see the call. It's going to be unnecessary roughness on the offense. They're going to be moved back a little bit here.
And if you're Middlebury, you really can't afford to be doing unnecessary roughness. Every yard counts, every play counts, and you really need every little call to go your way. So they really need to be careful late in the game here to avoid unnecessary penalties like that one.
Absolutely. Here we go. 3rd down and long here. After the play, same down from the spot of the foul. It is going to be 3rd and 20. This is a big play for Middlebury. He's looking downfield, rolling to his left. Has a man. It's going to be about 4th and 10. This play is going to be huge. 4th down in Tufts territory for Middlebury.
And with just over 2 minutes left, things are really getting dire for Middlebury.
There is no room for mistakes here. They need a 1st down. They need a big play. They need Matt Milano to step up here.
And if you're Matt Milano, you've got to be nervous. As great as he's been throughout his collegiate career, again, leading NESCAC with the most touchdowns and passing yards this season, this is when Middlebury really needs him to step up and be a leader. This is when they really need a great pass. Look for the Milano to Minnow connection here. The two seniors really trying to end their career on a high note. And if Middlebury is going to succeed, they need these two guys to step up.
Just a quick reminder, please go to JumboCast.com and fill out our survey. Let us know how we did, how we're doing, so we can keep improving and bring you Tufts sports the best we can. see our JumboCast truck there as the Jumbos are getting back on the field, ready to make a stop on 4th down. This play is huge.
Tufts is riled up here. If they can get a stop, this will just about put the nail in the coffin, and that'll do it if they can prevent a first down.
Here's the snap to Milano. He's looking to throw. He has a man. Has a reception, and that looks like it's going to be a first down. Wow, what a play by Middlebury.
Milano's pass is complete.
And that was number 81, James Burke, the junior from West Barnstable, Massachusetts. As you can see, Molino looking to the left side of the field, but at the last second finds the receiver on the right and gets the first down. And there's another completion.
Another play by Middlebury. They're moving now. The clock is ticking. Time is winding down. They don't have a lot of time to make a play. They need a touchdown here. Milano gets it to Meredith. Meredith breaking through. Clock is still going.
Matt Molina really trying to write a legacy here. This is what separates the good quarterbacks from the great ones. How will they perform under pressure?
The first down. The clock is still going. Milano fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's looking towards the end zone. He has. Oh, and it's incomplete. Minnow had it in his hands, and he drops it.
Matthew Minnow was wide open for the touchdown, as you will see on the replay here.
Wow.
Molina really did a great job making a solid throw, hitting the receiver, but Matthew Minnow could not hold
Landed on his back. Couldn't hold on to the pass. That's got to be disappointing right now if you're Middlebury. It's still not over. 2nd and 10 in the red zone.
They've still got time, but they need a quick score.
Rather, almost in the red zone from their own 25. He's looking. He's got Meredith. Meredith gets out of bounds.
Nice job by
That'll
Meredith.
stop the clock. Good play by Middlebury there.
Pass is complete to Diego Meredith.
They're still going to rush to the line.
Matt
No
Molina.
huddle offense.
Matt Molina really doing a good job under pressure, staying collected, finding his receivers, and doing a good job making solid passes.
1st and goal now for the Panthers. This is huge. He's got a man in the end zone, incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. What's this going to be? What's the call? Is it going to be against Tufts? This could be important.
Excellent awareness. 48 in the defense. Ball's running the end zone. Ball places the 2-yard line. First and goal.
That's a big play. 1st and goal. Now we'll be at the 2-yard line since the penalty was in the end zone. That's big.
And Middlebury could even look to rush it right now if they want. Just under a minute to go. If they can get a quick score on the onside kick, they'll still have some time to potentially get a second touchdown. But for now, the ball's on the 2nd-yard line.
Looking to pass, and he's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown. That's to 81. That's Burke with the touchdown reception.
Touchdown pass to James Burke.
And you're
Gonna get a
Middlebury.
replay here. Wow, what a play. Matt Milano is clutch. Makes the play in crunch time. Couple of bad penalties. Let Middlebury drive down the field. And pending the extra point, it's going to be 27-13, a 4-point game.
If you're Middlebury here, they've got to go for the 2-point conversion. A 2-point conversion brings it within 3, and then a field goal would potentially tie it up, even if they
That is
miss.
true.
Even if they miss.
You got to think of the 2-point conversion here.
Exactly. A missed 2-point conversion is no worse than a field goal. Either way, they would need a touchdown to tie it. But if you get the 2-point conversion, a field goal would tie it.
Here they go, looking for the 2-point conversion. Ready to throw, and he has a man. Looks like they've got it. That was Burke again with the 2-point conversion.
Milano throws the pass to
Here's the replay. Milano takes a snap, rolls to his right. He has a man. Gets the 2-point conversion. 28-31, a 3-point game. You got to think Middlebury will want the onside kick here. Not going to risk giving the ball to Tufts, letting them run the clock out.
And this game is much too close for comfort for Tufts. With a 3-point lead, with under a minute to go, they're still winning. Obviously, you'd rather be Tufts in this situation, but at the same time, it's got to be disappointing.
This is absolutely not over.
They've certainly let a lot of
Middlebury will
opportunities
line
fall
up.
through their hands. They've certainly blown what was a larger lead. But at the same time, Tufts holds a 3-point lead.
Anything could happen here on the onside kick.
So Charlie Corden comes out, and what could be the biggest kick of his freshman season. If the Jumbos can recover this ball, that'll just about do it and ensure victory. If Middlebury recovers the onside kick, they will have a chance to tie it up or even take the lead. The kick.
And Tufts recovers it. That was huge for the Jumbos. As they fall on it. And that is a big play. That was 87 Mike Miller falling on top of the onside kick. As the Jumbos will take the ball with a 3-point lead and try to run the clock out here with Chance Brady.
Kickoff is recovered by Mike Miller for the Jumbos.
And that's big for the Jumbos at this point in the game. It's just about over.
Sure hands by Mike Miller. Great play. Helping secure the victory.
That's got to be disheartening for Middlebury.
Looks like they'll be in formation to kneel here. Try to run out the clock.
And they'll take a knee, and that'll do it. Middlebury calls the timeout, but it's only a matter of time until time comes back in. Jumbos will just take another knee, and time will soon run out. So barring something drastic happening here, a botched snap or something unforeseen, Tufts is going to take a 31-28 victory. It's got to be disappointing if you're Middlebury. The senior quarterback for Middlebury, Matt Molino, almost leading a comeback, but they just couldn't do it. And so, with a score of 31-28,
After
teams
the
will both
timeout,
come back
here
on
they
the
come
field.
again. And there you'll see our on-field camera. This is the first time we're doing. This is the first season we're doing this. Actually, we have a camera right in the action. So we got a shot of our cameraman there, and Snyder will be in the kneel formation again. Looks like they're running the clock a little, and he'll kneel. Down after the contact. Smart by the Jumbos, running the clock a little bit, having Snyder walk around a little. Another timeout.
And Middlebury's going to call another timeout to keep the clock from running.
Jumbo fans must be happy right now. Up by 3, got the onside kick, able to control the clock, and this game is just waiting to be over.
Middlebury's got to hope the Jumbos will botch the snap or something. But really, they're just hoping for a miracle here, as the Jumbos simply have to take a knee, and that'll do it.
Tufts crowd is inside it, banging on the bleachers.
And the teams come back on the field.
Snyder taking his time, takes a knee.
And Middlebury has no more timeouts remaining.
And the clock will run out.
So the Jumbos have got to be happy here as they win this game 31-28. They will end their season with a 6-2 record. This is their best finish in 14 years. The last time the Jumbos finished 6-2 was 2011. And that'll do it.
And that is it. The Jumbos finished 6-2.
They end the 2015 season in third place behind Amherst and Trinity and have the best season Jumbos have had in the last 14 years.
Absolutely incredible. Congratulations to the Tufts Jumbos. And thank you all you fans for supporting JumboCast for this whole football season. Thank you for supporting Tufts football. And we look forward to basketball season, which we're going to be covering also. But right now, it's all about Jumbos football. What a great season. What a great win. 31-28 over Middlebury.
Absolutely, and if you're head coach Jay Savetti, you know there's going to be a celebration in the locker room later. I'm sure he'll have some encouraging words to say to his boys later after this game. And really, disappointing finish for Middlebury as they finish 5-3. A disappointing end to the season for their star quarterback, Mathew Milano.
Hey, he had a great season as well.
He had a great season, almost engineered the comeback, just couldn't hold on.
What a great game.
A happy day for Tufts.
Great game, competitive game on both sides. A lot of exciting plays, and the Jumbos fans must be happy with their football team right now.
So here at JumboCast, we'd like to extend congratulations to Tufts football on their best season since 2001.
And a congratulations to all the seniors.
Absolutely.
We had 17 seniors, just played their last Tufts football game. Jack Coolin, Matt McCormick, a lot of these guys have just put all their heart into the game, and it's great to see them get a win in their final game here.
Absolutely. They put a lot of hard work into the program over the years, as you see just shot of the team taking a knee. And good luck to them with the rest of their lives following college.
What a great season for the Jumbos. They must be feeling